Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I got some peoples with me today. Good to see all of you. We're talking about the Nancy Guthrie case. This is Crystal from Crystal's Crime Board and Justine from Pretty Little Clues. Hello.
Hello.
Good to see everybody. Welcome in. We'll give everybody a minute to come in, and we're going to talk about Nancy Guthrie. Hope everybody's doing good
Damien
today.
texted. He'll be here.
Okay, so
Yeah, Damien will be
857
here
is
in 5
coming in.
minutes.
5 minutes. We're going to hold him to that.
Timer on the screen, please.
Hello from North Carolina. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Vertical chat. Yeah, there's a horizontal. If you want, I can post it for you guys. Hi, Cynthia Drew. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, yeah, there's a lot going on right now. What do you guys think about the ransom thing? Like, they came out with it, what, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, talking, and now they act like it's something new. It's weird, right?
Yeah,
like, why
I
would
feel like I'm in
they?
the Twilight Zone. Right.
Yes.
I do too. Hey, Army Vet. Good to see you. Hi,
They,
guys. Welcome in.
Hey, Army Vet.
Hi, Army Vet.
Yeah, they were saying before, like, if you read between the lines, like, she was gone. So when Harvey came out with that and everybody was like, what? I'm like, we kind of already knew this. This is not new information.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think when
so
he
I kind of
came
felt like I was in
out,
the Twilight Zone.
yeah, I think when he came out, it was to clarify that was part of the emails that he originally got, not part of the ransom note. And I think it was just him clarifying. And then all of a sudden it's like, this is brand new again. I don't understand. Yeah. Lost.
Yeah, it's pretty odd. Has everybody seen that video from TMZ? And I have the other local news actually mentioned it as well. But I just, there's something to that. Why would you say, oh, she's no longer with us, she's passed away? If they're wanting money, I mean, of course, the family still wants her remains, It's just very odd. But now they have proof of death. So there's that.
They have proof of it. What do you mean?
From the ransom.
That's something.
Oh.
So was that the whole point? I don't know. I played something the other night, which was off of Big City Dan. He was on the interview room, and I swear he was reading my mind because I was literally going to post the same thing. And he said it. He said exactly what I was thinking. I was like, what? It's crazy. Yeah. I kind of want to play that little short clip. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So welcome in, everybody.
That'd be good. While we wait on 857.
You want to play? While we're waiting for Damien to come in? All right, hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, I saved. I try to updo. Did you see the new note that Lauren wrote?
Oh no, is there a new one?
Yeah, she
No. I'm going everywhere.
Here, we'll show it here. You okay? Let me remove this real quick. There's something I want to show you guys too. All right, 1 second. So Nancy's girlfriend, Lauren, had wrote another letter here, and I just wanted to read this to you guys. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. Lauren, so Lauren, she's the one that her and Nancy met at like a farmer's market, and she's the one that's been taking care of, was the memorial, but now it's moved to KVOA. You don't think that the email will satisfy proof of death? Yeah, I guess we'll definitely see if it will. It's very interesting though. Okay, so she wrote a new letter. She says, to Nancy's abductor, it's time for this to be over. She's gone. We get that. The longer you wait, the worse it will be for you. Tell us where she is so the Guthrie family can get to her. If you don't, this will haunt you for your life. You can't change what has happened, but you can change what has not. Tell them where she is. The world is watching you. So, do you guys think she's in Mexico?
No, I don't.
No.
No,
What about
I
you?
don't. I really don't.
I don't either. I don't either. I don't think they would drive that far, to tell you the truth. I think she's somewhere in the vicinity. And let me show you guys this. Let me show you this actually real quick. Sorry. I was showing some escape routes last night. Let me pull up my maps real quick. You know, I love my maps. Okay, so I did a couple different directions, and I did one towards, let me see here, towards the three guys with the child on the dispatch that you guys all heard.
Mhm.
But let me get rid of this real quick and add this one. There we go. Okay. Oops, you guys can see that. Okay. So here is my maps. And I just wanted to show you how close. So for instance, what I'm about to show you, around the time of Nancy's disappearance, they were actually replacing a pipe. And it was in this area here, and it literally 10 feet deep. And it was around January 31st, but they were digging for it. And think about it. This is not even 2 miles away from Nancy's house. Look at this. That would be an easy disposal. Look at that. And they wouldn't even have to, well, excuse me, it's basically just a little bit, just a little over 2 miles away. And it's a straight shot out of the neighborhood. Basically, you come out of here, make a right here, make a left, and it's a straight shot, and you're right through here. And I was kind of looking at stuff around in this area. I mean, you've got, neighborhoods here and stuff, but if you remember, we were told that there was no cameras that actually recorded or anything. The traffic cameras on the roads, do you remember that?
Correct. Yep.
Mm-hmm. They never recorded. And this is where those strange, weird signs were located. Do you guys all remember those strange yellow signs that were there? And
That
one of
Dad's
them,
Gone Live found.
mm-hmm,
Mhm.
and it had Nancy's name on them. So I thought that was interesting. That would be one escape route. And then you have this here. This one is just a little, let me see, this one from Nancy's house, if it'll let me click on it, is a little bit over 5 miles, 5.5 miles away. And what this is a route, basically, this entire red line. If they took, they could have took this road too, but I did it this particular way because this is where the bloody gloves were found that they said was a restaurant owner. And then like another random glove here. FBI was searching over in this area through here, and another glove. FBI was focusing here. And isn't it weird that going this direction, that's where Dad's Gone Live had an air tag that was pinging. Remember when they took his flowers? And basically, it ends up at these apartments over here. And on dispatch, on the early hours of February 1st, this would have been right after Nancy was taken, around 3 a.m. Basically, it's this child had reported that 3 masked men were outside, and he woke his mom up, and the mother didn't see anything. They were already gone. So I think there's something to that, in my opinion. Could they had been switching cars with her? Could they been picking somebody else up? Could they live there? I don't know. I thought it was really interesting.
Did
Mhm.
you look and see. Hey, Damien.
Hey,
Did you look
Damien.
and see where MG Motors is in comparison
Oh.
with that last one?
Thank you for mentioning that because I almost forgot.
Mhm.
Yes. MG Motors. Yes. It is right here. And there is where the child called 911. Look how close that is. Do you guys see that? It's with this here. Let me change the color of this icon real quick. We'll do it as red. There you go. Look how close that is. I'm glad you mentioned that. So if you guys are wondering what MG Motors is, you know the guy, what's his name? Zach. He used to work there and he's friends with all of them. It's a car lot. It's a car dealership. And that is where Luke purchased his Range Rover from with a cashier's check. Yeah. Yeah, very strange, right? Hi, welcome in 857. Good to see you.
Hey, welcome in. So, oh, look, there's people. Do you know
Yes.
when, like, when people like go off screen? I think people watch more if people are on screen. Sorry to get off topic.
No, it's
'Cause,
fine.
like, I notice, like, a lot of times I'm like, I have to go off occasionally. I get it, but where's Crystal? Is she hiding?
She's above you.
Oh,
We're like
Are
the
you
Brady
guys out?
Bunch.
Are you guys at work too, or are you guys off?
Huh?
I'll be off soon.
Okay.
Are you still? Oh, you're still working?
I'm home.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a trooper
So-
for joining.
Anyway.
Real quickly
there
is
you go.
yeah, we're live on my page too. So
Oh.
then let everybody know, kind of update what where we're at, because I know I was like a little late. I was on a rant. So
Yeah, late slip. We just basically we're kind of waiting for you. We were going over
Yes.
Lauren's new letter, and then we were going over my maps, talking about some escape routes out of the neighborhood. And I was showing everybody where that pipe that was being replaced around the time of Nancy's disappearance was, and how close it is to her house. And then I was showing them another escape route, basically going the opposite direction, which is a little bit over 5.5 miles to where the child called 911 about the 3 mass perpetrators that were seen outside his apartment. That's where we're at.
oh nice. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Hi, Brenda. Thank you so much. She says this stream is about Nancy Guthrie. Can we please concentrate on that and leave other streamers out of it? Was someone talking about
Good
other
luck.
streamers?
Oh, I mean the thing is it comes, it's like comes and goes, and so right now it's a little like extra for whatever reason, but I wouldn't like, people are just emotional people, and sometimes they have to vent, and then if you engage, it actually can make it. So I just kind of let it flow.
Was something going on in the chat?
Oh no.
I mean,
No,
someone
it's
made a
just-
comment, it looks like, but
Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, this is awesome. I like doing the panels with you guys because you guys come prepared and researched. I'm trying to catch up.
I've had a day today, I'll tell you. Can I just rant real quick to everybody?
We
Like
love
to
having you on.
500 people and you guys. So I live out in the country. Like I have 2 acres of land. And like when I do my yard and stuff, like we burn like yard shit, Somebody in the area called the environmental police because I was burning yard waste. And I'm like, get the fork out of here. So I FOIA'd the
Oh,
information.
no.
I said, do you know who
Nice.
you're messing with?
Oops.
Do you know who
Lucifer.
you're messing with? Do you know
Thank
who
you.
I am? So I FOIA'd the information. Hopefully the person's name will not be redacted, excuse me. Yeah, just FYI. So I had to let
Yeah,
that out.
crazy.
I'm like, who does that? Everybody burns stuff out here, you know? And I'm like, are you kidding me? Just,
Yeah, it's
I think I
crazy.
know who it is. This one lady, she's like,
Is there someone
off the
from
rock.
Tucson that has like a vacation home next to you or something? Because
Yeah, I know. I
Somebody you don't
know.
like.
I was like, did Sue Ellen like move out here?
I wasn't gonna say it, but
Yeah, FOIA around and find out. Hell, yes, exactly. Exactly. Oh, just
yeah.
I
wait.
love
It's
that.
So
about,
are you gonna be able to
I
still
love
burn
that.
it, or are you done burning?
it's my house. I own it. I'm gonna burn what I want.
Just don't burn the
Have a
house.
fucking bonfire. Hi, Haley. Good to see you. Well, like, it's like, come on. You know what I mean? It's probably because
You're
I'm
allowed to
pretty sure I
burn as
know who it
long as
is.
it's not like in a
Yeah.
non-burn zone.
Yeah. And our burn ban is over. So our burn ban was done like in May 14th, I think, something like that. But yeah, you can burn like yard waste and all that. So like, these son of a bitches. Like, who does that? You know what I mean? Come on. I don't know. I think she's
They
like
call them NIMBYs. They call them NIMBYs. You
NIMBYs.
heard? Yeah.
A Karen.
It's well, a NIMBY that stands for not in my backyard.
Yeah, there you go.
So they're happy as long as, but if it's near them, they become Sue Ellens in a sense.
Well,
So there's actually it's like a really well known term, NIMBY.
NIMBY.
So anytime instead of Karens, because I mean there's just some awesome Karens, right? So that name is
Yes.
getting a bad rep. So let's just maybe move it to just call them NIMBYs, and then Karen will get her name back.
I call them forkers.
Forkers. I like
Instead
that.
of the other one. Hi, Leslie. Good to see you.
NIMBYs
Just
is
drop my
sorry.
phone.
To other words.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. I use the internet terminology here. Being nice. Yeah, I think I know who it is because like about a year ago, it was like 6:00 in the morning, and I'm letting the dog out, and she's walking down the road, and she is like Sue Ellen. She's calling my name like really loud, and I'm like, lady, I'm in my pajamas. Like, leave me alone. She's like, there's a bear. There's a bear. Yeah, we live in the country. There are bear every freaking where. Like, seriously. like, lady, I'm not afraid of a freaking bear. You know what I mean? Like, it's nowhere in my yard. Like, if it was in my yard, then yeah, I'd be worried. But I don't know. So I was kind of like, and walked back inside. So I think she doesn't like me after that. But I'm like, dude, it's early in the freaking morning. Leave me alone.
I know who else doesn't like us.
Forkers don't mess with Daphne. Hi, Diamonds. Good to see you. Huh? Who else doesn't like us?
The lady doing the paperwork at the clerk's
Oh,
office. The FOIA
God,
lady.
she hates Justine and I. Like,
Wait,
Justine
you guys live near each other?
No, we're the ones doing the FOIA stuff. Like, I just keep
Okay.
replying with question marks,
Oh.
and she will reply like smart ass, like, but professional,
Mm.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Not afraid of black bear. Yeah, we just have black bear here. There's actually a really sad. So today I was walking around my pond like this morning, and I thought it was a cat at first, but it ended up being someone must have hit like a fawn, and it is really young.
No.
Yeah, it was outside. Where did Crystal go? So had to bury. Yeah, it was like really sad. Do you think that the ransom note is real? And panel? Army Vet wants to know if we think the ransom note is real and the panel. At first I did not think the ransom note was real, but I think there's an ulterior, like, I think there's some type of outcome to it. Like, basically 2 different things are going on there because of, I feel that this is just my opinion. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not insinuating, but I feel it's somebody maybe in the family, distant family, or somebody close to, and maybe that the Bitcoin thing was to pay somebody and then also get proof of death, if that makes sense, to file for a death certificate. If I'm saying that correctly.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Dan said it better. Actually, let me play that. Have you seen that? Hold on 1 second. I posted it on here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it was great. I was like, he literally read my mind.
Mm.
Yeah, I think
Oh, shit.
that I don't know. I have like so many different parts to to answer that question. It depends which theory you're going down. If we're going to go down the theory of two particular family members, and I'll just leave it there, then if you're going to do a ransom note that says that she is with us,
Mhm.
or if that first one is real, but you need the payout, if that's the motive, you would want to send something that says that she is not.
Mhm.
Or the FBI sends it to see if it will flush out who really did it, to come out and be like, what are you talking about? Like, how, we didn't say that. So, you know what I mean? Like, want to urge
Mhm.
them to send something. So, all right, those are my two theories. You can play with
No,
one.
that's good. What do you think, Damien? And where's Crystal? Where the hell did she go?
Yeah, I'm not buying that they're real, but it's like 50-50, but it's more buying that they're not, because they're just, I mean, they know that the public could help. And it seems to me that, say this was a terrorist organization, that they could send emails, all these emails, and then they're apologizing. I mean, I've never heard of anyone apologizing
Me either.
in something. And the way people have described, and the experts have described, that the way that this goes down is nothing like anything that they would, if they actually wanted to accomplish it. So to
Mhm.
me, I think the whole narrative of all that was made up to throw off the suspects. And now they're stuck because they thought they would be able to, but to me, that's just none of it makes sense. And then
Yeah.
now Harvey Levin, he's not getting a call back, so I'm challenging Harvey Levin today to release the damn ransom notes. At least why not? I mean, if they're not calling him back, so he's over
Yeah.
there playing games, doing hit pieces on YouTubers when he's actually
Mhm.
got the receipts, and he's playing games. He's never even been out to Tucson. Now he wants to do a documentary on the Nancy Guthrie case. These
Mm.
media, they're playing the game instead of actually really caring for Nancy, and we all see it.
I agree. How are you going to do a documentary when you've never even been out there? That's crazy.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
gonna think his name is gonna get him in the door, and it happens. It's kind of like, Brian Inton, if he comes out there, all the neighbors want to talk to him, but
I wonder
so
if they'd
that's where
talk to
I'm
me.
at.
I wonder if they'd talk to me.
I was talking. 857, I have a field trip for you to take.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'll send you the cemetery where her husband is. You can go see if there's any new upturned grass over
yeah.
there.
That's where my mom's buried too. I've been there. I know
Oh, you've been there?
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
go there often. Yeah, it's yeah, I mean, I don't know what there is to see, but I mean, that's where a whole bunch of the homeless hang out, at that cemetery as well.
Mm.
Sad. Yeah, just to see if there's like dirt, like you can tell if someone's been buried. They take that one
Oh,
slab off, but when they put it back, it still stays unsettled for
I
a
see
while.
where you're
That's an
going.
idea. Yeah.
Well, what do you think about the ancestry stuff that says that she's deceased? Like, who is this person? What was her name? I know her name was Nash. Her maiden last name is Nash. She is the one who did this whole thing for Nancy.
Deborah.
Yeah, Deborah Nash. There you go.
I
That's
sent her a
really
message on Instagram, and then like 10 minutes later, her profile was gone. And now her profile is
What?
back, but
What?
she doesn't have anything on there. So it's like super private or something. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
people that I
Weird.
think are trying to be creative now, you know, which I always applaud creativity. So you just got to be able to see it for what it is.
Mhm.
And I just think it's someone being creative. But if that would be crazy, so explain what people are talking about, because I think they don't know what like you're talking about. So start from like what happened.
Who, what, when, where. So there was, if you go on like Find a Grave or Ancestry.com, they're kind of like the Wikipedia of the death world or the family world. Anybody can go in there and edit anything,
Mm.
basically. So you got to take it all with a grain of salt. But she was the one, I think, on Ancestry who updated Nancy's death date to, I think, the 13th or 14th.
And she lives in Arizona, and she's got the maiden name of Nash, which that name has been brought up because of Walter Nash, who lives in Tucson. Weird, and weird. I wanted to play this for you guys real quick. Oops, let me see here.
All right, go for it.
This is freaking awesome. Can you guys see that? Okay. Where is Miss Crystal? I just messaged her. Maybe her internet or something. I don't know. We'll look into that in just a minute. Let's play this. This is Dan. Okay. He just recently started a channel a few months ago with Maureen and some of his, I believe, the guys that he used to work with. Great channel. It's a Big City Dan. I think that's what it's called. Okay.
Against anybody, but I'm going to say from a detective's point of view, to me, the whole thing about what I've said all along, and I know you guys have agreed, that it was about money. And people would say, wow, it takes 5 years for you to get, you know, because you don't have a body. Well, guess what?
Not necessarily.
In the second note, that gives you the presumption of death. That together now expedites the ability, at least I believe.
Well, I think all they have to have is a judge.
Well, that's all I clipped, you guys. But what do you think about that? What is everybody's thoughts on that?
On what exactly?
On what he
Just
just said about the being able to get a death certificate from the ransom, from that second email, basically saying that she's no longer with us. She's with nature now, and nature's a strange. Yes, I'll drop Dan's channel, and then let's drop everybody else that's who's on the panel in the chat too. So what is everybody's thought on basically that second ransom email and giving proof of that she's no longer with us? Was that on purpose? I mean, to basically for somebody to get a death certificate, or I don't know.
I think it's bigger than that.
You do?
I mean, obviously the death certificate, because you got to put this in different boxes, right? So the one box is the personal affairs of the family, financial stuff, and then you got the media narrative, right? Because they want you guys all to go away and say Nancy died, and then so people will stop worrying about Nancy, right? Even though most people, and so now that's kind of like, but they're not asking the questions of what's really going on. Like, are they trying to knock down these doors? You know, who kidnapped a celebrity's mother? Essentially, that's what happened. What if this was somebody else? Even though it's Nancy, what if it was you know, a real high level politician's mother? Would they just stop and then go, oh, she died, we're going away? I mean, with the so to me, Savannah literally, you know, basically told everybody, you know, hey, I'm gonna say this, and then all the other media knew about they had their stories ready to go. But as far as the death certificate, my opinion is because of their high level of connections and knowing Mark Kelly, that they could get whatever the hell they want. They want to get that a little bit early, and somebody, and if they needed to do this, so now they can. I don't think this was the reason. I think it was more tied to they don't want this lingering around when the elections come around.
Mm-hmm. And when is the election? Is 2029?
2028.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, because yeah. Wow.
So I mean, it's not, because there's also local elections and stuff here in Tucson. So it's
Every
more
two.
about, yeah, it's more about what's going on here, because they don't want what's going on here exposed. What you guys saw with Nanos is like a very small percentage of, he's a piece to the puzzle of lots of other pieces. And so that's why you don't see the media doing what YouTubers are doing, covering the story. And that's why they're coming after us, because you know, the execs at the top, they've basically, you know, all made a decision, but maybe from Savannah, because she's in the media. Hey, let's not go in this unless something else pops off. That's my opinion.
No, I see what you're saying. And she contacted Mark like before, like in the early, before Nanos, didn't she? Or excuse me, not before Nanos, but like there's just, I don't know.
Here's my prediction.
Hi guys.
Well, not mine, but I actually predicted this a while, and then people started saying it, is Mark Kelly's going to run for president in 2028. And
I've heard that.
Guess who's going to
Really?
probably be in the like, who would, because Mark Kelly and Savannah are like this. Like when they had the surgery after the shooting, you know, with Gabby.
Yeah.
Savannah was who got the first interview when she was like somewhat better.
Yeah.
And so she's a lawyer. She's, you know, so I could see her getting like the press corps job, you know, the something like that. So this is what it's all prepared to in some way. And I'm not saying this has all to do with it, but that is always in the back, right? It's always going to be in with her connections. But that's, I honestly think he's going to run for president, and she would be on his panel, or on his, you know.
Will he win though?
That I don't want to get into that discussion, because we'll lose like 1,000 people in a minute. Like,
yeah,
what do
no
you
politics,
think about,
no politics.
what do you think about Chris McDonough saying that he heard that Nanos has been given the order to back off of the YouTubers?
Oh wow.
You didn't hear that?
No, I haven't heard that. Who gave him
I
the
texted
orders?
I texted you last night. How did you not see that? Not you. Sorry.
Last night I was tired. I was
That one.
tired. I might have. Yeah, I have to check it out.
I wonder who gave him the order.
I just said that it came down from higher than him, that he is to back off the YouTubers and leave them alone.
Wow. Because
it's too late.
someone knows
I think so
that
too, but
someone knows that they've got that he was wrong. Absolutely.
Yeah. Show me your knickers came into my chat last night. I was like, go look at this. So yeah.
Wow,
that's
crazy. Wow.
It was in on the lab. So you have to go look at the lab.
Oh, the lab. Okay. Oh, Josh's channel. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the end of that. That was really good, and they were giving me a shout out in the chat.
Nice.
And Chris McDonough was like, you know, I don't want to say what he said, but I was like, I'm glad somebody does, because if he was in town and he was the sheriff, he would not be. It was an example when he came out what somebody else would be doing, right? And even in advertising, yep, we're looking here, guys. Let everybody know we're checking, we're checking everywhere for this. For, you know, we're talking to nobody's talking to anybody. That we have a whole.
Why is he not talking to the other districts? Like, he's not speaking to the people, and like, I don't understand that.
that's just, I mean, they'll talk if they have to, and I'm just talking out of, just a citizen and what I think. So I don't know for a fact, but it's not normal. That's all I'm saying. It's not normal. But
No,
we're so they call it learned helplessness. Have you ever heard that term?
no. I think it's just idiotic. Like he's just an idiot. Like, and
Well, I'm
he's
talking about the public. The public, why we let them get away with it is because we
oh,
just think, yeah.
because we feel powerless. Like when you have a corrupt system, like such as with Nanos, like you just like what are you gonna do? Because if you file a complaint, usually on the police department, they're gonna sit there and they're gonna try their best to like ticket you. I remember I filed a complaint. This was God, like 10 years ago, because I saw an officer getting too rough with someone that was in the military. That was now, yeah, they were in the wrong because they were drinking and they crashed their motorcycle. But this officer was just unbelievable the way he was treating the guy. You know what I mean? And the guy was very, he was nice and he wasn't being irate or anything. So I made a complaint and they went as far as this is before I lived in my house here, but I was renting, that they gave me a ticket because a little bit of my vehicle was over the sidewalk. So they were sitting there.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people, and I'm not saying, I'm not trying to badmouth like police officers or anything.
No.
You get
No.
you get some that just think that they can do what they want because they have the power in their hands, and then the citizens just feel like if they try to do something, they're going to get picked on or they're just not going to win the fight type thing. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So
Totally.
I don't know. And that's the way I look at Nanos too. Like that. But he should be.
That's what's shocking is, every single media, how many reports do we see and not one word from Nano? I'm trying to look. If anyone can find
Who's that?
That's Ashley.
Is that Ashley? January 11th, Nanos? Get out of here. Where's go
You
find
me.
Crystal? How you doing, Ashley? Doing okay? I was like, who is that?
Crystal's
you
trying
need
to
to send them the
relay.
Mario Brothers one, the Mario Brothers outfit for Ashley.
Oh my God, imagine that.
Do you want to introduce him too? Because a lot of people they just see a guy pop in and then they're it's really confusing for people because you never see his face.
Yeah, this is Ashley. We're all friends on X. It's another social media platform, and we all talk about the Nancy Guthrie case and other cases and stuff. So, Ashley, introduce yourself.
I am me. I am Nanos, January 11th.
He had the mask guy for his what is that? What are those things called? Your photo avatar. There you go.
Does he have an X? Does he have an X?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they can do it if they want.
Here, I'll put your X in here. If anybody's on X.
What's the? How do you spell it?
Here, I got it right here.
You're already. I already follow you. I think 857.
I don't know because I just don't know. I don't see it recognized. If
at
I follow
Copeland _1984.
That's the one.
Wait, what? I missed that.
So it's at Copeland COPELAND _1984.
Oh my God, I can't
on X, formerly known as Twitter.
Why does everyone do that?
But they still call it
Twitter.
Oh, there's Crystal. Hopefully she's okay. You okay? You okay? I was like, where the hell did Crystal go again?
So Yeah, so basically Chris said that he was rejected last night by Chris McDonough said, oh, I can't hear.
Chris was rejected. Hi, Kim.
By Nanos. Because he tried to talk with Nanos when he came out. Did you hear that part?
No, what the freak?
That's what I'm hoping to find out tonight. But Chris McDonough came out here. He reached out to Nanos.
Yeah.
Through the administrators, and he's going to show us today what these administrators did to block Nanos from or protect Nanos from having to talk.
Wow. Oh yeah,
And
he's on an
that's-
8. That's interesting.
And what's other interesting is the Pima. We got Pima, so we're Pima, Pima, and then the county next door is Pinal.
Pinal, yep.
And they hate Pima
I know.
County.
They do. They did. I remember one calling into Juice's channel and saying that they cannot stand Pima County. Kim Aaliyah, welcome. Thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you.
Good job. Go join her up. Yeah, that's the thing is in the other county, you know, there's other counties that aren't that friendly. But it would be interesting if one of these other sheriffs from a different county actually spoke up for us because they see what's going on, and they should speak up. Just in the name of you know, fairness and transparency.
Absolutely. Yeah, hold on one second. Yeah, going to do live at 10 p.m. Is that Jim surviving with Jim?
Jim Survival.
Is that surviving with Jim?
He's not
Jim
in my
Survival.
He's fine. Jim Survival 4994. Jim, do you want to put your channel in chat?
Do you think Kim Aaliyah says, do you think Mark has a chance? I don't. People in the southeastern coast loved Gabby. There isn't much positive about Mark. I heard Pima County is really crooked. Oh, like I've heard for years. For years.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, I don't want to get into it, but yeah, we're talking I don't want to get into it, but yeah, there's things that have been going on here, and you can bring up a couple things. If you want to ask me stuff, I don't mind answering, but I don't like to bring up stuff.
Can we look at my maps?
Yeah, I want to see all your maps. I got stuff to say about them, and I'm sorry we got off of them. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, maps.
Crystal, is your mic muted for a reason?
I think she's either playing peekaboo or nope.
Oh, device is not connected. I wonder if her internet's being wonky.
Oh, dang it.
Okay, hold on. It says okay. So I'm glad I know a lot of newer people just joined since Map Heads Unite. Yeah, definitely. I know a lot of new people joined, and Justine reminded me that MG Motors, where Luke purchased his Range Rover, is located like just a few blocks away from where those 3 masked men from dispatch at 3 a.m. This would have been right after Nancy was taken. This kid looked out his window because he heard them. He's like, 3 masked men out there, and then they were gone. They were gone by the time he woke his mom up. That's what that is.
So real quickly is like, this is an everyday, once a week, couple time a week thing happening all over our city. Just I think Tuesday night, somebody broke into some business and they stole $40,000 worth of weapons.
Wow.
And it was 2 masked guys. You know, they drove away in I put it on my Facebook, a dark colored van. And this is normal. And so I know we want to think of these like these wild theories, right? Like somebody really wanted to get back at Savannah, and so they came up with this plan that they're going to kidnap their mother. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, we're going to do a ransom note. I mean, and then we're going to sit back with Nancy and hold her, and then we're going to give her back, and we're going to say sorry. And it, I mean, are we watching a movie, or is this? So to me, the common sense theory is this is probably an organized group, just like what you're describing here. They target businesses. They decided maybe this group isn't really that smart, right? And they decided to target an elderly woman because they knew it would be easy. They wouldn't have a gun in their face, a weapon. And so I'm just trying to say, like, it could be some wild conspiracy, but it also could just be some local thug group. And the media doesn't want to talk about that, though, because we have lots of these happening in Tucson.
Okay, think about it. Let's think about that for a minute. Say it is just a let's think about an organized group that took Nancy. Do you think she would, like, why would they target her? Where did they, if it has nothing to do with the family, nothing to do with friends group, nothing like that, where did they make the first contact with her and decide, hey, I'm going to take her for ransom? You know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you a little thing that I did back, and I even have the date. I made a post right after Savannah did that show.
Take that off for a minute.
Right? Do you remember when Savannah did the show?
Which one?
Or the El Charo?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Hometown
Yes.
one.
Okay. And I question the media sometimes in like my posts, even before Nancy went missing. That's I'm like what you're saying about I've been exposing it or trying to educate people. So I made a post after Savannah's video that was very critical because Savannah got paid to do that.
Oh, like to go back to her hometown? That was what it was called, like her hometown something?
Yeah, so Savannah got paid to do that by Visit Tucson, which is our tourist organization. So I made a post that was like, dude, she doesn't live in Tucson really. She comes back here. I get it. She was born here, but she's not advocating for our crime problems. That was what this post was agenda. Like it was because if you watch that video, it was real like a fluff piece, right?
Yeah, it would showed her where she university, and she met with like the girls there or something, like maybe what, I don't know. I remember she met with like a bunch of, I don't know if it was the whole school or what, but anyways, and then she went to the restaurant, and then it was another place that she went to. But I think the other people there on the show actually did one too, though, didn't they? Do like a hometown show?
Yeah, so I mean, but that's how they did it is it's contrived, right? And so it also would look good, to her media presence is like, oh, look how she's loved. She went to the universe. This could be used later down for pumping her up, right? In the certain party. So here's the point I'm trying to make is I made a post right after that El Charo that was pretty critical. Like I didn't fall for the fluff piece. I go, look, this is kind of tacky. She doesn't even she's not here going, hey,
look at the crime.
Or anything. She's never even talks about what's going on, but now she wants to fly into town to do. So I made a post and I got some pushback because she is so loved here that people didn't want to hear that. They just want to hear that she's the best ever and blah, blah, blah. Which I have respect for, but this post was critical. So critical, and I don't do this often. I deleted the post.
What?
Now in this post, and this was written in November, right after the day after that aired.
Damn.
Yeah, in this post, I did talk about her finances, right? I did talk about her that she got paid. And I was not trying to be like an ass. I'm just like, look, Call it
Mhm.
like it is. Like as sweet and great as she is, this is
Mhm.
also a fluff piece for something. I don't know what it is, but we're figuring it out that it might be connected to higher political office, maybe in my opinion. But that's the point is I made that post. It was critical. People, I mean, it had, because I get a lot of engagement on Facebook. I mean, it had lots of comments, but then I deleted it because I was getting emails saying, leave Savannah alone.
What?
Bob.
Yeah.
So that post is gone. I looked
After
on.
after Nancy went missing or
Oh,
after you made the post? Okay, before she went missing. Well, I
yeah,
know
no,
you
this
made the
was in
post
November.
prior. No, I
This-
know, but I
yeah.
didn't know if people started telling you to leave Savannah alone after her mom went missing or if they started like right after you made the post. That's what I was trying
Right
to say.
after I made the post, so I only kept it up for like a day, and then I was like, man, I don't want to be like, I'm not trying to be like a mean person to this lady. I honestly not. Like, I'm just trying to show you guys
Yeah.
that. But some people are so
Mhm.
like if you say anything critical, you're automatically being mean. And I'm like, so I just said, look,
I wouldn't have deleted
I'm not.
it, but
I know,
unfortunately it's
but
already done.
now I'm realizing, but this was a different time too, right?
Yeah.
Because before I didn't have a lot of support. It was like me against the world. Now that people are starting to see it. So that's unfortunate because I wonder who commented on that post. I really do.
That sucks you can't get it back. Like you can't go into the trash recycle and see if it's in there.
I did. No, it's gone.
That sucks, dude. And
It's
she
because
came out
Facebook.
October.
I have the date exactly when I wrote the post because
You wrote it right after.
no, because I think I did like a screenshot or something, and I was that I used for the post, and so I was able to track it that day. But like I looked everywhere to see what I wrote, and I haven't been able to find it. I don't know
That
how
sucks.
long they delete your data so quick,
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you
Maybe you can go to
so
one of those websites, the cached website, and see if you can pull it up.
I don't think they would, but because it's not
FOIA
like a
it.
domain, it's not a domain, but um
But
yeah,
she
so
came.
don't delete posts. That's the rule if you
Yeah.
people.
Just hide it. Put it on private. So okay. So they never really gave an exact date when she came out, like when they actually filmed it. So that was filmed in October or September, you think? Because it comes out like what, a month later?
I don't know when they filmed it, but I do know that like local politicians um were like in the video, you know what I mean? And so like I said, this was not just some random day that like whoever's there, like it was all contrived. The scene, all the people that were sitting around the table, they were all friends
Mm-hmm.
of the family and get
The only people that wasn't it just Annie, Savannah, and Nancy around the table? Or, well, they're not gonna listen. Usually they would do like a private event or have, if you know what I mean, because of Savannah's, they're not gonna have like her come into like the restaurant with everybody else, are they?
No, it
They're
was
gonna
a
do like,
private event. It
yeah,
was
see?
definitely filmed in October, maybe.
So I think we can kind of rule out that it was somebody eating dinner there that night. Now a worker,
I don't.
maybe, but
I
didn't
don't.
they speak to workers?
I don't think. I mean, I would think. Like I always thought the keyword searching. Whoever searched for her address or something beforehand could be because if that ran in my post, I did talk about her net worth. I literally said it in the post. I said, and I'll give you a summary. I said, look,
Well, yeah.
because I
I mean,
remember
people.
what I wrote. I said, look, Savannah, everybody loves Savannah, but she also did get paid, and I'm summarizing, by Visit Tucson, to come do this. And it wasn't like she's doing it out of the goodness of her heart, even though she probably liked it, but she also got paid.
Yeah.
And, and, you know, maybe she could advocate for some of the stuff that I was talking about, like the homeless, like the
Yeah.
addiction, like, and so
I
it
saw
was
your
more.
video with
Okay.
Nick. That
Yeah.
was awesome. I had no idea. I actually didn't even realize until you showed it the other day.
Yeah, Nick is awesome.
That's a great video.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great video that you guys did. Did you
Thank
guys
you.
see that video of him and I can't remember Nick's last name, but
Johnson.
they drove Nick Johnson. Yeah, they drove through Tucson and was showing basically the homeless and the drug use and stuff like that. It's a really good video. Really good video. Haley, huh? Go ahead, Ashley. I'm sorry.
No, I said I haven't seen that yet, so I'll
It's a really good video. Yeah. Would he
It's
copyright
on
me if I put it
YouTube.
on?
No way. No, put
Did
it
you
on.
see my
Can we-
private message? I sent you a message on X as well, Daphne, about your maps. I had a map thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I just answered your. I'm sorry. I get so.
Oh, you're fine.
I got ADD. I get like.
Before we get too far off the map and then we just never come back.
Yeah, because I was getting ready to bring it down. Here, let me do. Haley says, panel question for you guys. What do you think the headline will read in 2027 regarding Nancy? Like, for instance, Nancy found, Nancy still missing, Nancy's abductor, or you know what I mean? Like, perp caught. There's crystals. There she is. There she is. To save
The
the day.
headline for what?
What do you think by 2027, like say January 1st, 2027, what do you think? What I hear someone's car.
Sorry, it's me.
I'm like, I hear a car somewhere. What do you think the headline will say for Nancy? Found or still missing?
Dumbasses.
Nanos in prison.
That's what they'll read. You dumbasses.
How do I get back to the private chat? Okay. Oh, Justine, you want me to put that in the map, hon? That's the.
Yeah, so the one I sent you is Annie's map, the picture I sent you on X. I want to see where that lines up to where that call was to where MG Motors is and see if it's all close.
Okay, let me check the map. You know, I have Annie's stuff all marked on my map. Let me see this. Hold on. Oh, Annie's map. Okay, I have Annie's map actually marked on my maps. Hold on one second. Let me back up here. How close it is to MG Motors. All right, here, let me pop it up real quick. Hey, Miss Crystal. Where's okay?
Just
hold
curious.
Hey,
on.
girl.
Okay. Let me do this.
Thank you, Dom T. She says the Homecoming special filmed on October 17th and it aired on November 5th.
Shit, that's right. I wonder if it's in my history, but it was, I watched it, shoot, like 4 or 5 days ago. Could you send me the link to the private chat? Can you do that or?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
For what?
For that video?
Of Savannah at the restaurant?
No, the one with you and Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. Thank you. Okay, so Justine.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, honey.
Can hear you now, yeah.
You sound good.
Y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is your internet being wonky?
I guess.
Turn your, well, is your Wi-Fi on?
Sorry.
I remember last time your Wi-Fi wasn't on and it was dropping. Okay, you guys.
Yeah, I
here's
have
the
my
map.
internet and all that hooked up to it.
That sucks. I hate. Pacemaker found in Nanos garage. You think that, Haley? You never know. Okay, so this is what Justine, she sent me Annie's map, but I have it all marked here. It's in, can you guys see this? Everybody can see these brown marks here on my
Yes.
map?
Yep.
Sorry, it's kind of clustered, okay? That is Annie's, where she marked these places on the map. And then Justine, want to know how far away it was from the motors, the MG Motors right here. So it's not too far. This one area here that she had marked, which is the salon, the Circa 79 salon. If you take 77, you'd run right into MG Motors. So Highway 77.
Which also lines up with Anita's map, or I mean, Juanita Adame's map. And that last
Juanita.
call.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the
Juanita.
dispatch where she did all the dispatch calls.
I don't know if I heard that.
You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Am I making stuff up? Could be. No.
Like my
She did where she got the dispatch calls, and she said that, you know, this one, and that's where the kids or like the people breaking into the car, like that, I think all came from her.
this is this one, the 3 masked men that the kid reported.
How far does all of that align? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, no, I have the dispatch for that. So this is where the guys broke in. Here, let's just draw a line so everybody can see it. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make a line. That's all I'm gonna do, okay?
Perfect.
And I'm gonna make a line from there to there. And then we're gonna go up to Annie's. We're gonna go up 77, right? Was that what it was? Right there. I didn't do it by streets. Hold on, let me put done. And it's 4.47 miles. Now it's not street by street because it would take too long. But it's this yellow line here. So from here and then straight up 77 to the first place. Circa 79. So it's not far at all. Not far at all.
How does that line up with Annie's map that she was giving to people? Does it line up at all?
No, it doesn't line up at all. Like
Okay.
So Annie's map is right here. It's all these brown marks here. I can do I can connect them all. Is that the last one right there? Because it started it started at Nancy's. And here, let me show you guys something real quick. Do you remember the woman named Nancy that went missing right after Nancy Guthrie went missing? She had dementia.
Yeah.
They found her. Right after.
Yeah.
But Nanos came out for media purposes. He's like, Nancy was found.
Yep.
And everybody, remember that? And everybody was like, oh my gosh, she was found. No, it was a different Nancy. And that is where there was a strange vehicle spotted at 10 a.m. over here by one of these neighbors too. I wish I would have been more specific when I wrote that in. And then Annie's map starts at Nancy's, obviously. Here, let me do this. So if you come out of Nancy's, and then she started it here on First Avenue. And then she had it going along this river road, and then this stop at Circa 79, which if you take that road 77, it'll take you to MG Motors. But she had it going the opposite way. She's got this random house here, which I always thought was strange. And the guy that lived here passed away right after Nancy disappeared.
Is that the 5830 Ghana, whatever it is, the G Street?
Yeah.
I didn't understand it either. Yeah.
I don't either. And I looked it up, and it says the guy had passed away shortly after in March, I think it was. And then
how old was this guy?
He was older. He was in his 70s. So I wonder if it was a friend of Nancy's or something, because, I always...
That could be. I mean, that could be.
I don't know why she'd mark this. Maybe, I'm not really sure. Maybe she was going off this strange vehicle that the neighbor was talking about, but that's why she marked that area. But the thing is, there's 2 salons. You've got one that's a mani-pedi, one that's a hair salon, okay? And I thought, well, shit, it was Nancy's birthday prior to her going missing. So maybe she went out and got her, her nails and toes and her hair done. And that's why those 2 places are marked. And then I thought, well, maybe she knew the elderly man that lived at this house and she paid him a visit. Who knows? Then I don't know what's up with the elementary school, why that was marked, unless it was meant to be something else that was
Well,
marked
there
on
might
there.
be there might be cameras there, like a
Maybe.
lot of cameras. But just to give you like an idea, once you get into the city and over here by let's see, is that the mall?
But there's
Oh,
no
no.
street cameras, correct? There's no actual cameras that record on the roads, like street
That
cameras.
that's what we just don't know. I mean, there's got to be some cameras around. They can't just leave our whole city with no cameras and be like, we just don't believe in cameras. So I mean, there's got to be some cameras. They
Well,
just yeah.
there's some in those. I remember somebody had taken some photos of them. They were like, oh gosh, like construction. God, I don't know what they're called. They're like orange, and they're by like construction type, not a cone, but something. And there's cameras in those. But I remember Nanos saying there was no cameras that recorded on the stoplights. Like they got rid of that or something. Do you remember that being said?
Yeah, that's they voted a lot of that stuff out, but we still do have like flock cameras and stuff. So they should, but you know, most likely if somebody's doing this, they probably had no license plate, right? I mean, you got to be the dumbest criminal if you're doing this, and so they put on a fake license plate. Maybe it was even a stolen car, right? So it just gets even harder now.
Maybe there was two different cars.
And that's the thing is, even if they hopefully they eventually like release, like, hey, we've been holding this back, we think it's safe to release now. There's got to be something that they could release that would help.
I know exactly. There has to be something they can release. And you know, Damien, the reason why I think this is so just very coincidental and suspect to me is I just keep bringing it up, and it bothers me because you have a car lot here, and this car lot to me is shady because I don't know. There's not shady. I'm not saying they're shady.
No, a lot of them are. A lot of these car lots are shady. They come in from different countries, and I don't know what. It's weird. I don't know how all of a sudden they came up with all this money to buy all these cars, right? And trust me, so it's this area that you're talking about is probably, if I had to rank top 3 of the worst neighborhoods in the city of Tucson, where you're like all your mouse is right now. That's the worst, hands down.
But the thing is, like, I mean, I know you listen to Dispatch and you live there, obviously. But what is the coincidence, okay, of those 3 masked men and they're gone? Like, and the kid said that, you know, they were robbing cars. But when a kid sees, you know what I mean, a young kid sees like people with a mask on, a ski mask, okay, dressed all in black, I mean, they're automatically going to think they're robbing. That's usually what they think, right? But what if they had something to do? What if they had an extra car or something and they got it from that car lot, like right there? This freaking car,
exactly
look how freaking that close. And what if they were changing cars to be on the safe side? The car they took Nancy in, and they thought, well, shit, you know, a camera might have caught us, so let's switch cars and then go elsewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you're on the right track, meaning it could be a local group here. We don't know if it's connected to this map, but they had an easy route to get to the foothills, and knowing that it's so dark there and they wouldn't be seen. I'm hearing a bad loud noise.
It's Justine's car. Yeah.
Can you mute
it? Yeah.
So to me, it's like there's all these different cliques, right? Like, you know, if you went to high school, like the kids that didn't have a lot of ambition, not to any fault of their own, they just they hung out, and next thing you know, they're acting like gang bangers, right? Gang bang, and you know they're listening to the songs about this and that, and then now homeboy comes up with this idea to do this, and next thing you know they're plotting, and they. So that's why I'm thinking it could be what you're saying. It's just we don't know if it's connected, but it is a mystery that it's bringing us to directly where I think is like the highest crime area in Tucson.
Yeah, I do. I hear a lot of crime in that area. I absolutely do. So I agree with you 100% on that. I just
Well,
while
go ahead.
listening to dispatch though, and I watch the Ring neighbors cameras all the time, and yes, some wear masks or whatever, but not like this. Like, I don't know. Like I see a lot of these perps that are robbing and shit. They don't have masks on, or they're just covering, their face with a hat and a hood, stuff like that. But like to that night. So that night, when I listened to dispatch around 7:30 at night, they were actually chasing a masked man and described him exactly how the perpetrator was dressed, like to a T.
Yep.
White shoes, like it was freaking uncanny. This would have been around the time that Nancy was eating dinner with Tommaso and Annie. Okay. And then I don't believe he was ever caught. I never heard on dispatch that he was caught. I know they were trying to catch this guy, but I never heard that he was caught. So now, do I think it might be him? I don't know. I think the people that took Nancy had one mission. I don't think they were out there robbing cars and stuff like that prior to going to kidnap her. But on the other hand, the guy was running north, like towards Nancy's house, because I marked down like everywhere he was running. Okay. Like I could hear on the dispatch. What if by the time that, now this is about 7-8 miles, what if by the time he got into a vehicle, yada yada yada, was trying to hide, made his way to Nancy's neighborhood and actually witnessed her being dropped off, and you could see when Tommaso left and snuck in her house? I don't know. And then later on, maybe he met up with his two other buddies down here, and that's when the kid witnessed them. I don't know, guys. Like, yeah, it's a possibility. It's reaching, but
Well, here's what I'm thinking is
what's the coincidence?
I think it comes down to, you can't just have one theory. You gotta have parallel theories. So if you're thinking that it's a local group, okay, let's throw out all the conspiracy. You can talk about conspiracy theories in a separate
yeah, I don't want to talk about
subject.
those. Yeah.
So, but as far as like who would be the groups that would be, like you're saying, connected, who are these three people, right? Now, a lot of these people are connected to the drug business somehow. And then they're connected to different cliques, which also are connected to music groups, rap groups, right? And then they go and they rap about what they do actually using code words. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to email Justine, because whatever reason, I don't have your email. It's not, I don't know why I can't email you, but
I messaged you on X, I think, and gave it to you
I
last time.
don't, I don't use X that much for messaging. Not yet. I'm going to get better, but
yeah, go ahead.
I just
go ahead
sent an email with all the different rap groups that you can go look at what these guys are posting up as their rap video with the ski masks on. They're actually in these videos with the ski masks.
Yeah, but there's been rap videos with ski masks though for years though, right?
No, that's what I'm saying, but this is what happens. The kid watches it.
Fetish ball. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
He automatically
But do we think it's a kid? I think someone was trying to say something. Was Justine or Crystal trying to say something?
I was.
Crystal?
Did you get a link that I sent you from Damien?
Did you send it through X?
I sent it to Justine's emails because that's all I got for whatever reason. I don't know why. I can't get any other emails sent to you guys.
The one that you.
I was just trying to unmute like 10 minutes ago.
Me.
I'm so sorry for the noise, but I was just going to say the reason I brought up the MG
Motors
thing is because Zach is resurfacing. Oh, I can't talk. And I was just wondering because Harvey Levin, when he came out and made the when he came out with the emails and he said, this person wants us to know that they weren't involved, that they were out of the country. They've been out of the country. And that's his story. So I think there's something there, in my opinion. But that's what I was trying to say earlier.
Justin agrees. Like there's something with that too. And also with the firearm dealer. He said that too, that their names were none that he recognized, like saying basically out of the country, like different, you know what I mean? Like not a,
yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, like I know Justin grilled him, like, and had him show his passport and stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, I will go into my email now and I will get it over to you. Give me 1 second.
Eminem, when I think of a mask.
Yeah, so there used to be this thing on Reddit. It was called Tucson Hood Gang Map, and for whatever reason it's deleted now. But I actually have it on a video somewhere. But where you're at and like your map, like is an actual territory of a gang.
Okay.
And there's
maybe that's what it. Go ahead, Crystal. Crystal. She said Daphne and yeah, no, I understand. I completely understand that.
Completely understand.
I was saying
I'm hearing
to you on it from
I'm hearing.
Someone have their.
Can you hear me?
Someone have their.
God dang.
I hear my voice. Okay, maybe not now. Okay, I'll check X. Okay, let me see real quick. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Do you see me in the lobby? Yes. Oh, is she not? No, she's on screen. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I know what you're saying. And it's just strange though. Like he was described exactly like the perpetrator. That's why I was on to it. And then that same night.
It's a good call.
And that same night. And the cops never, I mean, they were gone. Like the kid went to wake his mom up and they were gone already. So they were on a mission. Like, why did they leave so fast? You know what I mean? And I would love, like, why doesn't Nanos go check up on that? Why doesn't he go say, like, hey, talk to the mom, see what the kids said about those guys? They were dressed all in black. They were all three in masks. Were they actually, robbing vehicles, or were they moving a body in between the vehicles? Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know.
I totally do. Yeah, I just found the map though. I'm gonna send it over just so you can see
go ahead.
This map. But what you're describing is like if you drive around Tucson, that's all you see is dudes. It's mainly guys. There's usually either one by himself or it'll be two or three. They all have backpacks. Some of them even have their weapons sitting out. Like they'll have like a big stick or whatever it is. They're all armed with something, Of course, the higher weapon you have out there, the better. Because if you have a firearm and you're on the streets, you can be robbing people, right? You can go rob people. So I'm not saying that it's like these street people, but it's one step above that. It's the guy who doesn't want to get he doesn't. So now he's living at the drug house, right? And you know, maybe it's not even they're just slanging, right? They're not even real drug dealers. They're like fake drug dealers, right? They think in their head they are.
Yeah.
And then now they need to figure out some other escalation to get money, right? And they figure, hey, what for whatever reason, we don't need to know why they picked Nancy's, but they don't the narrative that the sheriff doesn't want out is that he's got a group robbing elderly people and stealing their jewelry. It sounds a lot better if it's just a ransom and it was targeted in the public ear. So they don't want to tell us the truth of what happened. They might not ever.
Yeah, if you think I just feel like what would be I understand motive if they wanted to rob her, you know, like if they were going there to rob her. But what if they weren't? Like what if it wasn't? I know you think your theory is they went to rob her.
No, I think I'm just thinking like 49% thinks it could be revenge and they didn't have any motive to get money. They just wanted to take her for revenge. And the other third one would be the take her for ransom because we know she's wealthy, kind of like a wrench attack. So that's kind of how I rate it. Like 1, 2, 3 as far as, but does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Like it is a percentage. I just like what would be what actually sparked their focus on Nancy? Like where did they see her at? You know, like where did they meet her at? Or is it an acquaintance of one of her friends, or did they run into her? Did they work at the restaurant where her daughter filmed that, you know, that event? Not event, but you know what I'm talking about. The hometown thing. Did they run into her when she went to play a game at like her Mahjong game? Did she go out and play that? Did they meet up with her at her friend's house? You know what I mean? Like, did they go to the old church that she went to? There has to be some connection there.
Nope.
There has to be.
Nope. So here's how there doesn't have to be is you guys know about organized crime, right? And
I know, but why
they put
pick
a hit
her?
out. Those people didn't pick her. Somebody else picked her, and most likely, I mean, if I were to guess, they got paid. So they got paid, and they said, "Here's the address. Let me know how it all works out. Good luck." And then
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So
yeah,
these
do the crime for me.
These people just got a job, just like that's how they do it in Mexico. They have
I see what you're saying.
I agree with that. Groups that they don't even know who they're hiring.
They're just doing it like a hitman. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So they might have gotten paid, $10,000. They already got the money, or maybe they get the money as soon as they, that night gets however it works. But to me, they had no idea. It could be where here's the address. We need you to take her because they don't even know why. They just they got the job.
No, I completely agree with that. I believe they were hired by someone. And and I wish they would the cops would, or FBI or somebody would come out and give us more information as well, because I mean, I guess they don't have to. We're not the ones. I mean, we won't. I want to figure it out, but they're the ones working on the case, and so but they're asking for our help to find her if we know anything, but they should give us some more information if they need our help. Like Brian just came out and said that they don't have any suspect. Like, how is that possible? Like, how are they not going through Nancy's events and her phone, like who she spoke to, what, I know a few things she did. She posted about ICE on Facebook. There was, I told you, the protests, that was right before she disappeared. Then also there was, you know, some other stuff going on too in town. And
yeah, I just don't. I'm not
just
buying it that it has that connection. Just because, as much as like I just don't know, like why pick Nancy? I mean, it's just people aren't that mad. I mean, it's to me, the motive it has to be some sort of financial gain.
It has to
Just
be.
it has to be, and so to me, most likely, my hunch is that Nancy had a safe. You may either took the safe with them. They needed to get the code. So who's got the code? Nancy has the code because she had been here in Tucson for that long. And if she's as wealthy as not that she's like rich, but if she's wealthy, she probably attended the gem show for years, right? And who knows what Savannah was having her hold. Savannah could have been like, hey, mom, I need you to hold this $1 million.
Yeah.
Right. Because whatever, it fell off a truck over here and I can't be seen with this $1 million. I don't know. I mean, there's just so many clues that they targeted an elderly woman living alone. She's living alone. So they know that nothing's getting like there's nobody waiting with a weapon to they literally could walk in and do whatever and get what they wanted. But Nanos doesn't want the public to think that for whatever reason, because it's going to scare everybody that, hey, somebody literally did this and they stole her jewels and took her. Now, why did they take her? Because they don't want to have DNA on the body. That's no body, no homicide kind of thing.
No, I understand that. Yeah.
So to me, I mean, I think it just has to be some sort of financial gain, and that could be it.
I agree with that. Thank you for Ashley. I have a map and then a video link also. I want to pull this up because I want to talk about this. We were kind of talking about it backstage for a minute. The Pest guy.
Yes. Can you hear me?
And I showed, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Wait, there's like 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Shit. I got so many.
Yes.
Oh wait, that's Daphne. Or hold on. Or not Daphne. What am I doing? Stupid.
I sent you
That's
a bunch
Ashley.
of emails, Justine. Did you get them?
Thank you, Ashley. Is Ashley up here? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, someone literally just sent me that like 2 minutes ago. Someone called Amy on X.
Someone on Damien on X. Damien.
No, Amy on X.
Oh, I was like, Damien on X. I'm like, thank you, Amy. Okay, here we go. I'm a little slow today. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm sending them all to Daphne on X as
Thank
well.
you.
So you have a bunch of messages from me too.
Thanks, lady. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'm gonna show those after this. I want you guys to go back a couple months ago. I was thinking because I honestly believe this perp is wearing a hazmat suit underneath. And yeah, you can go and buy one. No problem. They sell them on Amazon. And anyways, what kind of person would actually have access, like easy access to those? If it was actually somebody that was doing work for Nancy and was like, hey, you know what I mean? And scoping her out. Like say we look at it this way. It has nothing to do with somebody was hired. What we were just talking about. What if it was actually just somebody that was there doing, you know, spraying for bugs or doing something like that, and they were a known criminal, and maybe they quit right after, you know, obviously, and they weren't able to go and test their DNA or anything like that. But anyways, I'm not saying this guy is connected. This guy works for Orkin, obviously, and he was interviewed by JLR a few months ago. So I just wanted to play this clip real quick before we move on to next.
Oh, I was right there. I remember this.
Yes, you can hear
He's
your voice.
literally walking down her driveway. Look.
Don't hear
Here he
me.
comes.
Yes.
Yummy.
How's it going? Are you doing it work here or there?
I work over here.
Okay.
I knew Miss Guthrie. I always used to say hi to her.
Really? You knew her?
Yeah, I used to always say hi to her. I've been servicing McGaw for like 3 years now.
What do you remember from Miss Guthrie?
She's a very nice lady. Very sweet. She was excellent. Always said.
Okay. Just keep this in mind. 3 years. Okay. 3 years. He's been working there. He says she's very sweet, very nice lady.
Said hi. And she always used to tell me, I hope you're getting all the pack rats over here so that way they ain't crossing into my house. But yeah, very unfortunate what happened to her, my man. It's my heart and condolences or anything goes out to Savannah.
Yep.
And pretty much, I mean, she's gonna be missed, most dearly gonna be missed. And
so you worked for her for a while?
Well, I worked for Miss McGaw, but I always
we saw you coming down here, so I'm like, what's going on? Like, did they hire more service?
I always used to come through her driveway right here. She has a lot of load, and it's hard getting through all this brush right here. Are
you going through this area right here?
Yeah, I just crossed out right here, my man. Right down the
yeah.
right here in the back.
Okay. So it's easier. But we were wondering if he was doing. We were wondering if you were doing work there.
Yeah, no.
Don't worry, you're not getting interrogated or anything. No pressure.
Like I said, I knew Miss Guthrie personally, and I used to talk to her every time I would come service Miss McGaw. She would be out here once in a while, and
Could you see her walk? Like, did you see her walk?
Yeah.
Could she walk normal?
Yeah, she was normal, as normal as can be. From the last time, excuse me, fellas, this is quite a heavy load.
No cane.
She
no cane.
Yeah, she's came up to me with no cane.
That's
maybe like once or twice. Really, I can't recall. It's been
once or twice now. He said. Now he's saying I really can't recall, but he said he talked to her for the past 3 years, and she can walk fine. Always said hi. Oh, and waved to him. He always walks through her driveway.
Met her maybe like
it doesn't make sense.
3 or 4 times.
It's looking weird now. At the time, I didn't think it was weird.
Yeah, exactly. It's very odd. He always walks through her driveway because there's all that, brush and stuff. But the thing is, you can actually walk on the side there because we watched the FBI or the sheriff's office go down in the septic right there. So what does he mean he's got to walk through her driveway? Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I mean, he was like so overly nice that rewatching this, it is like weird how he said like he knew her. Because like, here's the thing. Nobody knows Nancy. It's not like she was this popular celebrity.
Yeah, she's not going to go around saying, yeah.
And this guy, I guarantee you, he didn't know Savannah was some big star either. Most people don't. Like, so to me, this story is now not really. It's even though when I got a good feeling off this guy, like but he was the super nice guy, and
I don't think he is, but I just think it's weird how he said, I've known her for 3 years. I always walk through her driveway because I can't walk on the other side because there's so much brush. But yet, yes, you can walk on the side because there is like an opening over there. But I don't know. And then he kind of changes his tune.
No, it's definitely weird because I don't understand like before Nancy went missing, I don't think he realized that it was like Nancy's mom or Savannah's mom. It's just another old lady named Nancy. I don't think he knew the connection that she was a celebrity. But
I think the weirdest thing that he said was immediately my condolences to the family. I thought that was weird.
Yeah, it's just something's off with them. I think there's just there's a little bit more.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Is it too loud for you guys? Did Crystal drop again?
Yeah, dang it.
I feel bad for her internet. Yeah, I did that one other night too. I feel bad for her internet.
Be right back.
Okay.
Because I'm the only one that comes. Yeah, I'm the only one that comes. I'm not sure if Miss McGaw, to be honest.
I'm the only one that comes.
Sure what her contract says and if other techs come and spray your house or anything, but she has a big pack rat problem. So
he goes, I'm the only one that comes, but he goes, if other techs come, because she's got a big pack rat problem. That's interesting. I would like to know what other techs used to come.
Yeah. Yeah. So we caught 13 today. 13 or 14 traps. Yeah. So
those signs. Do you did law enforcement talk to you?
no, I haven't spoken with no one. In a matter of fact, this is my first time back over here in probably, a couple months, because she's on a bi-monthly, so we take care of our customers like on a bi-monthly basis.
But the last time you were here,
it's probably been about a year almost,
A year, but they got a major pack rat problem.
I ever saw Miss Gunn, it was early in the morning.
And they come bi-monthly, but it's come
Huh?
a year ago. Did you say he comes bi-monthly, but it's the last time he was there was a year ago?
Yeah, good catch. Good catch. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And they got a major pack rat problem.
Yeah.
Dude is full of inconsistencies. And you could tell he's nervous. I mean, maybe he's just real nervous because, you got 3 guys right there, maybe more. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember seeing him, but didn't think much of it at the time.
Yeah, it always stood out to me because I didn't catch the one you just said, but yeah. And then the boundary thing where he said he had to walk in Nancy's driveway every time.
Yeah.
Which is odd. Huh.
The other guy, do you guys remember the one guy that pulled up to you, 857? They're asking about it in the chat. But he pulled up to you and asked if you were TMZ.
Yes, I remember
that guy.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there.
Yes, I remember that. I'm trying to remember where that video is, that clip. I don't know if I clipped that. I think Damien had to step away for a second. I could see if I could find it. I could see if I could find it on X. I know there's probably a clip of it. All right, let me play the rest of this and we'll see if we can.
Hi, Miss Guthrie. How are you?
Did you ever see anyone here with her?
I never did.
How did you know it was her, though? How did you know it was Miss Guthrie?
I be specific, but I mean, she was coming out this property.
I mean, but how did you know it was Miss Guthrie?
That's what I'm saying. I assumed kind of.
Now you're putting it together.
And I'm putting it together.
So he knew, but he assumed.
Yeah, exactly.
He knew, but he assumed.
Oops, what happened? Shoot. I got a lot of things going on my. What did you say? He what?
He says he knew, but he assumed.
Yeah, he knew, but he assumed. Yeah. I don't know if he's screwing up because he's nervous or.
Yeah.
Here, let me turn my camera off while I'm doing a million different things here. Hold on. I'm going to get rid of the maps real quick because my computer's probably going to explode. All right. Why is it being silly? Hold on. Make sure my internet's. Crystal, your internet is messing with mine now.
This is seriously genius, though. I mean, I want to give it up to you, Daphne. Daphne. Because this is what the investigators should be doing.
Yeah,
they should be going back
exactly
and reviewing this video and being like, this guy actually knows that this woman lives alone. Right?
Oh, yeah.
He could tell other people. Maybe he doesn't do the one, right? But whatever. And I'm not saying, because this guy seems super nice and I don't want to get this guy thrown under the, I don't even know his name. But what I'm saying is, for you to do this, this is what and I bet if we went and talked to that guy, he'd probably be like, nope, nobody's talked to me.
Yep.
But
I agree.
That's what Chris McDonough, when he came out here going, why aren't anybody doing anything? Nobody's searching. Well, if you're not searching, are they investigating? And I guarantee you they haven't talked to this guy.
No, I agree. I absolutely agree with that. And, to think about it too, these people that
allegedly, people are saying, I need to say allegedly. Everything's allegedly opinion.
Yeah, everything is alleged. Don't I have one of those signs that say that? Oh wait, that's breaking news. I don't know. I had one. It must have. Anyway, yeah. Think about it though. Like the people in that field would have some type of suit, like hazmat suit. If they're spraying, don't they wear suit with booties when they spray inside your home? because of the
You would think
fumes.
as well that that's what I mean. You would think you
I
would
don't
have to get out of the house for a period of time as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like they would have access to like a hazmat suit or some type of suit like that. And I would have asked, I would have definitely followed up with him, and I would have definitely followed up with that office and been like, did you have anybody that serviced Nancy's house or in the close vicinity that recently quit, or maybe had like a background of like, robbing people or I don't know. Like I would check up on that definitely.
Right.
I mean, he's not involved, obviously, but I'm just saying why I brought it up is because of the type of work that he does. That's all. Like, could it be somebody that worked in that field that took Nancy? Someone that just comes spray for bugs? And
that's the two other cases that are elderly women that were kidnapped. Hetty Brown and that other lady on Inside Edition I played the other day. They were both workers on the house who did it.
Yep.
Some sort of worker. And that's a coincidence. So, I mean, it's not, it's a good, I mean, I honestly think this is that guy. The way he sound is he knew that there was a woman living there alone. Right? He knew that. That's who we're looking for, somebody who knew that she lived alone. And I don't want to blame that, but but they need to at least go interview that guy.
No, I agree. And go
Hopefully
interview.
they're listening.
Yeah, hopefully. They were asking, okay.
That woman as well that went right up to the door and took photos or whatever she did.
Yeah. This is the guy. I don't have a TikTok account anymore. For some reason they deleted it when I tried to stream to it, but this is the guy that the chat was just talking about. This guy who he asked if Damien was TMZ. I'm trying to find the actual video of that.
Yeah, it's somewhere, but he I don't know. I don't have it. I mean, I do, but I probably should clip all these and put them on my page. But
well, here I can maybe find it. Do you add?
Justine probably has it. She has all that stuff.
Are you? Hold on, I might have it right here. I'm on your channel. I'm on your channel. She has all that stuff. Dude, I'm not asking you. I said, are you from TMZ? And the AI says, no, I am not from TMZ. I am a helpful, insightful AI assistant. Get the fuck out of here. Not you.
Oh my gosh.
That's how it is with me and AI. Like I fight with it like all the time. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'm trying to find that video because people want to see it. Goodness, that's Gemini for you. But ChatGPT is the same way. Hold on a second. Understood. Well, can you find the actual clip? Let me see if I can just kind of scroll through it and see if
I'll
it's
tell
in
you
here.
that was one of the more like really interesting.
Is that the one you went to the restaurant?
And I'm gonna send you another email. Somebody just sent me an email. I'm gonna send it to Justine again, which is fine because I mean then you send it to her. But somebody said they sent me a video of somebody by a guy. He created this video 5 years ago, and the title is Nancy Guthrie's Neighborhood.
What?
And this was 5 years ago. I'm gonna send it right now.
What?
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm going to send it to her right now.
Hey, I got the video though. I got the video for you guys. Okay, send it. Okay, we got a lot to show you guys. Let me share this video because I know chat wanted to see it. This is the actual video. I don't know what. Okay, it's on X, so I'll just show it on X. Okay, hold on. It's freaking small. Okay, this is the video, you guys, that you guys were asking for. Hold on one second. It's got volume at least. Okay.
57 Tucson.
Have you heard of that one?
Hear your voice.
Why is this relevant? Because they say the criminal always returns to the scene. Tucson 857 was there from the beginning. This was day 7, and he was walking down.
That's not the video.
You're going to see here in a
Do I
minute.
sound weird?
He loses his train of thought explaining why he's there. He couldn't remember why he's there. And someone in foreign language starts to talk to him and
That's not
explain
me.
what he has to say.
No, before.
You just come drive to check it
I
out?
didn't get your email back today.
I had a delivery. I delivered to this house.
Oh.
What is this? What is this?
Oh, that's my internet, guys. It's fine.
What is this? I thought it was the video, guys.
We fucked up.
What?
I hope you safely find your shower.
What?
It is a thing. I don't have dialogue.
What is this?
You safely find your shower.
What the hell was that? That's some foreign language. That's why he hit his phone. Something's not right here. Some foreign language.
Yeah, hopefully she sounds safe. And how about the neighbors? How do they feel?
Well, the neighbor yesterday came and brought a tip over.
See the smile right here? He's smiling. Let's just see his smile go away when he says a neighbor brought a tip over. Like they had something on video. See that? Panic. Total panic.
What do you guys think?
This is strange. Something's not right here.
Over, so everybody's kind of, trying to, if they have surveillance footage or anything like that.
See that look like, oh my God, they have video footage? I mean, why does he look scared? Why did his smile go away? This doesn't make sense.
Well, safe travels out there.
Very strange how this guy comes out and stuff he's...
Yeah, that's, oh my goodness. Wow. What you guys think?
I don't know. I just think it's a bit weird.
Yeah, he's a bit weird. He is a bit weird. Someone said safe travels was the actual what he was saying. The other guy is speaking Persian. He said, I hope that you safely find your own way. It's basically like a term, take care and blessings. Okay. Thank you, Psychic Right. Thank you.
Yeah. It was strange, like the question, but I think there was a cultural difference, just America versus someone from, and so, like I said, it was strange. I don't think he's the suspect.
Yeah.
He said he was delivering in the area.
He thought you were
for
TMZ.
DoorDash, but it was odd.
Yeah, that is very odd. When the guy was talking, it was funny because I was like, who is that? That's not your voice.
Yeah, he did look Persian. He could have been Persian or Mediterranean. Not Mediterranean. Armenian. He could have been Armenian.
And that's what makes me think about what the store owner, the firearm dealer said, and then also with the overseas thing too.
And that's what I was saying is I think there's a cover up with the media, and like they're not answering the questions of what really matters. Obviously, it's been this long.
Mm-hmm.
We don't think Nancy's been here. And so why did they have to come out with that being the headline?
Oh no, I agree. And why, like, I don't understand why they come out with it now. Like it was already out. Like they act like it was new. It was already out.
They want people to like now go home and the wife or the husband comes home and she's been watching, and now, hey, she's dead now. So we can all just forget about her.
I know. Cause even my mom was like, oh my gosh, did you see the new information on I can read it to you. That's what she said. Did you see the new information? They put it out on Fox.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. I said, Mom, it's not new. It's been out. Like, I don't understand. I was like, it's been out. Like, you know what I mean? And I said, damn mainstream media. And she just laughs at me because like she watches cable on, Fox cable.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Mom, I already know. Like, it's old stuff. So like that's weird that they just come out with it again, but they give you a little bit more.
They're not
I don't know.
going. They're not. It's the questions they're not asking. It's
They're
we
told not
had the president of the United States. We had the FBI making comments. We had Mark Kelly. We had all these people. And now, have any of them made a comment?
Nope. I just don't. No, they haven't. It's very odd. And for the president to actually get involved in a missing persons case, that's quite wild to me as well. Because I mean, if you want to go down that rabbit hole, but like there's so many children and stuff missing, and other people missing, but yet he's just gonna, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, what we need to know is as American rights, right? That's where it comes down. Is a lot of this stuff when we talk is like it's like a lot of emotions, but we have the right to know if our community is safe, right?
Absolutely.
Well, Nanos has said that no, this guy could strike again. There's no updates on our safety. Are they making the roads safer? Is there more cameras now? Are they patrolling, neighborhoods now? Is this an international group? Is the local group? Like we have the right to know, or we're going to investigate ourselves. Like that's where we're at.
Yeah. You need to fire them all. They're fired. Hey, okay, I got the video. I want to show it that Justine just sent. That's freaking wild, and I'm like wanting to watch that. But Ashley, can you explain this map? Let's do this first, and then we'll move to that video because I'm antsy to watch it.
I am too. I don't even know what we're talking about.
Oh shit! Where did Ashley go? Oh, there he is. Ashley, are you there? Earth to Ashley.
Yeah, no, I just got messaged that picture and just said it shows the cameras in the area because I think someone mentioned about cameras in the area.
Sorry.
Can you guys hear me?
I'm like, yeah, I accidentally hit a button. Okay, so I'm trying to look at it, but I can't because it's okay. Here, hold on. You sent it to me on this one too. So I think this is okay. It says flock safety. So this would be like the areas that are hot spots basically for crime. Crowdsourced surveillance map. Wait, data from DFlock and OSM contributors. Okay. I would have to look into this map and see what it actually does. Let me see. Hold on one second. Let me pull that down. Do you know a little bit about this, you guys?
I tried looking into that a while ago. If you click on those dots, they you're in the car with them and they drive you down the road. Like that's all I was seeing. So unless the person ended up being next to the car at that time, I don't know if they're stationary or not, or if they just show a part of the. It's weird. You'd have to click on one. That's what I saw. That's all I could gather from it. But there could be more. That's all I saw.
Okay. Okay. I think I kind of understand it. I will have to mess around with this. I can't do it now, obviously, because we're live. But I would have to actually go on the actual maps to be able to do that. This is just a screenshot. Ashley, thank you, though. This is very interesting. I will look into this more. So it's like people that are recording maybe the area, and you can click on the little highlighted things and see what's going on in that area.
I would guess so, but I haven't got a clue.
All right, let's okay, let me remove this. We're gonna go to this video. I've got 100. Oops, shoot. No. Okay, 1 second. Let me pull that up. I get 100 tabs up here. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, this video here, Justine, this is craziness right here. This is Nancy Guthrie's neighborhood, East Rudisill to Camino Marvel. And look when it was posted. Okay, so January.
Yeah, someone just sent me this video, so this is the one I just sent to you guys. So thank you, whoever sent this in.
Okay. Yes, this was posted.
Yeah,
Wait
it's
a
like
minute.
January right there, January 6th, 2021.
But wait, that's
Right
the
above
time.
that.
That's the timestamp though of the video. Hold on one second. I want to know when the video was actually posted. Hold on. Hold on one second. No, that's that's a description.
So that thing right above where you just highlighted, that's where it says like 400 and whatever views, and then
5 years
shift
ago.
down a little, right there. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
January.
When you opened it, it had the date. It looked like January 26, 2021.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Now, the only thing we don't know is if he edited it later and put her neighbor because of the search.
Yeah, but he can't edit the video. Well, I mean,
He can edit the title.
He can edit the title.
So, but there's a track record of that somewhere that they could figure out if this was.
There's no comments. Huh? He's got 120K subscribers. No likes or no likes or anything. That's weird.
You can turn them off.
Yeah, but it just wouldn't. It wouldn't show that. Look, it wouldn't do that. That's weird.
Yeah, I think somebody says he clearly renamed the video, so he probably did. Like, if he was smart, if he wanted to get views and he already had the neighborhood, he could probably just, so it might be that. So let's not, I don't want this guy to get blown up and be like, it's probably.
Daphne's on to you.
Yeah, right.
She's gonna add you to her maps.
His wife is all calling you, tracking you down, and reporting you to environmental services.
Yes.
She's conspiring with the neighbors and stuff to like.
Hi, Kathy. Good to see you.
Yeah, but here is the video from 5 years ago. Be interesting to see what her house looks like 5 years ago.
Imagine she's staying outside. I wonder if he has other videos like that. All right, guys, you guys ready to watch this 5-year-old video from someone in Nancy's neighborhood? All right.
Yep.
Doesn't have music on it, hopefully, right?
If we see Nanos in the neighborhood, though, that's a big clue.
Right?
If we see that white van in the area.
Oh, Lord, yeah. He's just driving in the neighborhood? That's weird.
It might be for real estate. He might work for a real estate company, and they do this to.
True.
That's kind of what I'm getting out of it.
What's his name again? Oh, shoot. I didn't do it. Her neighbor's a real estate agent.
What would be interesting is if he's driving right to her house. Like
that
if he's
would
actually.
Mm-hmm. His name sounds familiar too. Yeah, maybe he is a real estate agent.
That's what I'm thinking. I think he's just changed the title. I don't think there's anything suspicious about. I'm interested to see what the house looks like though 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of weird.
And what I'd be looking for is like, did she have any like sign like a secure? Because all these people have these security signs up. Like if you're smart, you put that up in your front yard, and anybody that comes, they know you got that damn security on it. And Nancy didn't when I showed up there the first day. She did not have that. ADOT or what is it called?
ADP.
So that scares people off. If you got one of those damn signs in, it does scare people off.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, the Ring doorbell camera should have scared him off too. Oh, I can't spell. I thought that was the white Tesla for a minute. I was about to Fall in my chair.
It was probably Sue Ellen patrolling the neighborhood. Just kidding.
Jeez.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
This is like your real Google Earth here. Because remember, they changed the dates on Google Earth, you guys. Google Earth used to be November 2025. Now they won't let you go past Nancy's house, and it changes to like 2013. It's crazy. Ooh, who's that outside?
I don't know, but
The perp.
yeah, right.
Jail.
Hey, I gotta show you guys something freaking crazy too. Damn it, I forgot on my maps. There's a freaking car in 2025, November 2025, just parked, you guys, down the road from Nancy's on the side of the road, and it's really creepy. But you can't go forward because the dates change, and it's a little like SUV. And I'm like, why are they parked there? Like, it's weird. They're parked on the side of the road. This would have been around what, Thanksgiving? Well, not at Thanksgiving, but in November. Everybody's got long driveways. Why park on the side of the road? So
I thought our roads were bad. What the hell is that?
Well,
thank you, honey. I appreciate your super sticker. Thank you, Just Suze. You rock. You rock.
Yeah, that's what's really, I don't know, it's kind of sad that, like, you see everybody's got enough money where if they each threw $100 into the pot, all these houses, and they decided to put up some cameras on the roads.
Mm-hmm.
Because now there's no streamers there, so now there's nobody being able to film, like, if the suspect comes by, maybe somebody else wants to be funny and do something else. But the neighbors could care less. It's like they said they were scared about streamers for nothing, and they're not worried that this suspect's still on the loose and they haven't done anything to protect themselves even more. I mean, I could see if they made this a gated community and they go, look, we want to make this gated to protect it from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't. They could care less. And there people can drive right now into Nancy's, Guthrie's, and probably not be spotted. Just like these, which is sad. I mean, I feel sorry for.
That's because it's
you know,
it's targeted and they know it is.
Targeted for what though? I mean, there's no proof. I mean, they don't know. They're being sold a bill of goods on the narrative that, oh yeah, it is, but they could be getting lied to too, just like we are. I'm just telling them, I'm trying to help them. They need to be more angry. And I'm not trying to, like, it's not us against them. We're on their team. I'm on their team. Like, they should, like, why aren't they more pissed that they have to spend money to secure their neighborhood because the city doesn't have any cameras of this suspect, but they all are acting like snobs in a way, like, oh, it didn't happen to me, so I'm not going to say anything, and I'm just going to, well, they need to come together, in my opinion. They don't have to, but they should, and make that a gated community. I mean, that's the only thing. If I live there, I'd be knocking on everybody's door. We need to make this gated because I don't want people coming in here like the suspect.
Mm-hmm. Well, you would think after they had a bunch of robberies in the end of October 2024.
I think that's why they don't care.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, they said they were going to, like, put up cameras and stuff, and they never did, which is crazy to me. Yeah, that vehicle, Stacy, is...
I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's coincidence. Sorry, go ahead, Daphne.
Oh, no, I was done. You're fine. He's getting close, obviously.
The delay, it kills me, especially when there's so many people. I never know who's talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the odd behavior and everything, the odd behavior of the neighborhood and the neighbors and everything That's why I think that's why no one's really talking. No one's saying anything. Is I think they know. They know
They know
that it
it's
was targeted.
targeted.
They know who did it or why they did it or something. That's why no one cares.
Well, Nanos should come out and say it was just
Nat
targeted
doesn't care,
towards her.
but doesn't have heightened awareness.
Mm-hmm. Like, he should come out and say it was targeted. Like, they have to know that. They have to know that it was targeted or if it wasn't.
Well,
He should come
yeah.
out and say either way. I mean, it's ridiculous. Why leave people in the air scared to death?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
here's the craziest theory I've thought out of everyone, and I don't
Yeah.
believe this, but everyone has their is that Annie and Savannah, we don't know how good their relationship was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Annie and Nancy didn't have the best relationship. I'm just speculating. We're just talking amongst friends. This doesn't mean I think anything, but it would be a good movie script for this. Is basically that Savannah conspired with Nancy to take her away from Annie because they wanted control or something like that. And basically Savannah has the ability to hide Nancy for the rat. And obviously it's a real wild theory, but we don't know what was going on in the family, which we don't deserve to know. But if there was some sort of rift where Nancy's having to put up all this money, she gave him money for a house. I'm just speculating. And then Nancy's like, I'm done with this. I want to move to New York and just live my life happily. I don't want to be babysitters for two people.
I didn't see it.
Right? What do you think? Too crazy?
Well, I mean, but why keep it going, though? Why keep it going?
It blew up. I mean, it's just like I said, there's so many weird things that people did say it could be staged. Remember?
Yeah.
That would be the reason that they would stage it, is they want to convince Annie and Tommaso that she's gone so they won't have access to Nancy ever. I don't know. It's one of those probably, made for a Lifetime movie or something instead of a real scenario.
I don't see her house on here. Did you see her house? It says he's on Camino Escalante. I just feel like it doesn't make sense.
Coming out.
Did we miss it? I mean, I was watching the whole time. Okay, so this guy's name is Robert Trudell. And I promised I would put his... Give me a minute. Come on. Okay. I didn't see her house, though.
I think it might be coming up, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where we're at. But it doesn't have Escalante in the title. It has all the roads around there.
He has a timestamp of it.
So it might be her neighborhood, but not her actual street, because it doesn't say Camino Escalante.
I would like to know. I would like to know what he was doing. Okay. Give me a second. Oh, thank you, Adrian. Adrian found the real video of the guy. That weird guy that asked you about if you were TMZ.
Oh, thank you.
She has the whole clip, actually.
Yeah.
Do you want me to play the actual real clip, you guys? Yeah, that was weird. He's got other ones in there too. I'll have to take a look. Do not go to a different video. Goodness gracious. Hold on, let me remove this. Goodness. Well, yeah, very bad roads. And then I got to show you guys something too after that. Okay, hold on one second. Let me, oops. How do I open
Yeah,
this?
I sent her a couple emails. One that shows like the different groups that I was talking about. Just because you did have that map up earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And that one kind of actually shows you like who operates where. I don't know how current it is, but
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that map. I've never used it or anything, but I would like to mess around with it and see. You're welcome, Peace. Okay, here's the actual real clip. Unfortunately, it's cut into a little short, but it's nice and clear. So and it's 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Can I make it larger? Oh, yeah, that's a little bit bigger. Okay, guys.
Vertical stream.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Oh, vertical. That's. I'm gonna fix my headphones real quick.
Kind of give you a lowdown of what's going on. Everybody, all the media shots are waiting for their 6:30 shots. The big ones, primetime news from New York, they've wrapped it up. You can see a lot of them, they use their car battery to run their equipment. But you can see how far this goes down. Thanks for joining.
Oh, man.
We are live here waiting for the next tip. Should be coming in.
I wish I was there too. I'd be like renting that Airbnb. I'd be freaking.
Come on out.
I would be talking to everybody. Like, I'd be going everywhere I thought Nancy would go.
57
Let's go. Let's
Have you heard of that one?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's see.
You make me famous? Shout out.
You make me famous.
Join the channel.
I will. Damn.
On YouTube and Facebook.
How's this been going? You guys been here for a minute.
7 days now.
You guys want to be here for
Until Nandy's found.
7 days. Wow.
Eventually, I guess everyone's got to go home. You just come drive to check it out?
No, I
maybe.
had a delivery. I delivered to this house.
Oh.
Delivered across the street.
Now wait real quick.
Yeah, who would that be? Who would that be?
Pause it. He actually says, he goes, I've delivered at this house before.
Was he pointing at Nancy's or was he pointing Sue Ellen's way?
Nancy's. Nancy's is right in front of us. Right in front of him to the left is Nancy's.
So he said that okay, let's replay that. I heard that too.
He said, I've delivered at this house before.
Oh, was he Instacart or was he DoorDash? What do you remember?
I think he said DoorDash.
Interesting. All right, let's play. That's interesting.
I had a delivery. I delivered to this house.
Guys, I'm signing off. It keeps going in and out.
Oh. Well, we'll try and
you can go to the cable station and tell them you need a new box, and they'll give you an updated box. They'll just trade it out. You probably have an old one.
I'm sorry, Crystal. That sucks, man.
All right, have a good night.
I mean, I'm gonna go reboot my box and stuff, and hopefully that'll work.
All right, hon.
we'll
I'm
see.
sorry.
But love you guys.
Love you too, girl. Thank you for coming on.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
I keep looking down here at you guys instead of over here. So he pointed behind. He pointed behind first, and then he pointed at Nancy's. That's interesting.
Yeah, he was delivering in the area, he said, and then because I was like, why are you coming? It was a weird conversation. You know, like I was like, it just wasn't normal. I'm just gonna say that. And so I just I started kind of asking him questions. I didn't want to like make it seem weird, but yeah, I asked him some questions that like obviously just my reaction to him.
Mm-hmm. He seems kind of sketchy.
Yeah, he said he delivered to Nancy's.
And did he like stop anywhere else after he spoke with you, or did he just continue on his way? Did he already drop off?
No, so we were kind of stationed up to the left, right in front of Nancy's, but to the left of her house. And so anybody that drove by,
yes,
we kind of were talking to him, and then all the other media. So once he passed us, I mean, we kind of it was so busy and so much was going on that
Mm-hmm.
we just weren't thinking like we are right now.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, because so much is going on. Yeah, you're on to the next thing within a second. Yeah.
The next case I go to, shoot, everybody's getting filmed. Anybody who comes near, I'm like, hey, I should have done a lot more. Just like,
No, you did a good job.
tried to, yeah. But
I remember
yeah, let's
watching.
play it.
Yeah, I remember watching you because I was trying to figure out those tracks in Nancy's driveway. Oops, wrong one. You were there day 2, I think, right? Or day 1 or
Yeah.
day 2. Those tracks were in her driveway then. And your video was able to confirm it with.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Thank you, John. Appreciate you.
Yeah, hopefully she's found safe. And how about the neighbors? How they feel?
Yeah, he does.
Well, the neighbor yesterday came and brought a tip over, so everybody's kind of, trying to, if they have surveillance footage or anything like that. Well, safe travels out there. Follow the channel, 857.
That's really interesting.
That's where the doorbell. Yeah. And now not there, but there was right next to where the door is. There used to be. That's where the doorbell was placed.
Did the video
or
cut
the
out?
Camera.
Huh?
Did the video, is this live or no?
It's just a clip. It's just that clip. That's it.
Okay, because it seems like it cut out.
What do you mean cut out?
Like the end of that video. This is a new video that just popping right here. Is that the same?
This is the same one. Yeah. That we were just playing. Yeah.
So I just walked away.
Well, yeah, that's, I guess he drove off. Here, let's see. This is the end of it. Watch.
If they have surveillance footage or anything like that.
Unless somebody clipped it like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
someone
Safe
clipped
travels
it.
out there.
There's more of it. Like, just, yeah, I don't know. Well, I think it's on the Doug Northport. So if someone wants to go there, or if you're able to, it's on Doug Northport. He did this video. So I don't know. Anyway, well, it's weird, but
yeah, he's
get the point.
Oh. Hold on 1 second. I was going to. Oh, wait. Did Libby find. This is the video. Hold on 1 second. Oh, Sleuth did it too yesterday of a whole video. It's like Libby just sent me 2 minutes of it of him. Hold on. I got it. Here, watch this. Let me tell her thank you real quick. I love that. Everybody's so freaking awesome. Okay, give me a second. Let me remove this. So this is the clip that I guess Sleuth did of it. Give me a second. Let me find it. This one? Yes. Okay. Yeah, he's pretty awkward. Let me find add a stage. Okay. All right, make sure you guys can hear that.
TMZ?
57 Tucson.
Oh my God.
Have you heard of that one?
No, never.
Yeah, I see.
Can you make me famous? Shout out.
Oh yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Join the channel.
I will. Damn.
On YouTube and Facebook.
This has been going. You guys been here for a fat minute.
7 days now.
You guys want to be here for
until Nancy's found.
If not, then
eventually, I guess everyone's got to go home.
yeah.
You just come drive to check it out?
No, I had a delivery. I delivered to this house.
Oh.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
What?
Somebody said it might mean like blessings for like, in their language, for like a safe return it's something like that. Yeah, I mean, people are upset that I didn't get the license plate number, and
It's okay. It's not your fault. There was a lot
I
going
mean,
on. I mean, you can't. That's the cop's job. That's the police officer's job, and has Nanos contacted this guy. If he delivered to Nancy's, then this guy should have been contacted.
it wouldn't be hard to find out. It was day 7. He was door dashing, so they could call the door. But here's the deal: is I mean, as much as it's weird, I don't think the suspect would be that stupid. And he's on the phone with somebody, right? And so it just might be a weird coincidence, and a little weird in that sense. But I mean,
yeah,
because everybody, the authorities do watch our videos. Anything that comes through that might be a suspect, they most likely have watched this video. Everybody,
well, hopefully, it seems like they were just watching when you guys were out there because they wanted to arrest you guys.
But I'm not counting it out that they should at least investigate it. That's what their job is. Like, hey, let's just check it out, and so they can check the box and make sure. But they're leaving so many boxes empty.
Think about it.
In my opinion,
Carlos did this job. Did he come in and drop food off with DoorDash, or drop a package off with DoorDash in the area like this guy is doing? This guy said he dropped stuff off at Nancy's.
Yeah.
Did this guy get interrogated? Did he get raided? No.
Right. And he looks just like Carlos pretty much. I mean, they resemble. And that's the thing, is the only people they've arrested are literally false arrests in this case. Do you believe that? Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. And also, Damien, it's crazy that they still haven't released the other names of the other 3 people that were detained. We were told, well, first it was like 4, and then they were saying 3. But the only person's name that got released of that night, of the big raid, not Carlos, was Luke's. Why haven't they released the other names of the people that were, I don't understand that were detained?
Well, that's why I titled today "Cover Up Allegations," and it might not be, they don't know, but they're covering up the case so they can control the narrative, and hopefully it goes away. And if they get lucky and find the suspect, they're happy. But if not, they want the public to go away because it's taking up resources, it's taking up money that they want to spend on other things. And then here in locally, they don't want the bad rep. They want this to go away because people are getting a bad rep of Tucson, instead of just confronting it and then going, hey, we're making progress. We put cameras up. There's none of that. They just want it to go away. And anybody that, obviously covers it in any sort of investigative way is either going to get ignored. Right, Chris McDonough, they're just ignoring him, right? He could help.
I know, but I don't know, their egos are too big, so they don't want to. Like, he could totally help. Why won't they talk to him?
Yeah, well, then there's lots of people. Like, I went out here and met with a local private investigator, and I thought I was going to get an interview, but
yeah, I know you're talking about, he doesn't like YouTubers or something. That's what he said.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it. But he solved all these cases in Tucson, serial killers and everything. And I go, if you're going to hire anyone, you want to hire him because he knows Tucson. Well, if you hire some FBI guy that lives in Maryland and he shows up in Tucson.
Yeah, he doesn't know I see what you're saying. You want somebody that's local and knows the grounds there, has been there. I want to show you guys something. Yeah, he said that he thinks the perp went north, and that would be towards, that'd be kind of where that pipe, kind of sort of towards that area where that pipe was dug out around the time.
Well, you made a good point though, that they pulled Carlos out.
Yeah.
And then spent, because you know how much it costs Pima County to bring the SWAT down there?
Yeah, I know.
Probably 250,000. I'm not even exaggerating. It's probably around there. And then you figure
Everybody's gone.
I know Crystal's internet was being silly, and I don't know what happened to Ashley.
So to me, this guy, they at least we hope they would have talked to him, but we don't know. We'll never know, probably.
It's crazy. I don't understand that. I already spoke to him. And who the hell is this? Okay, so this is November 2025. This was just a few months prior to her abduction. Who's the hell is parking on the side of the road down here? And I can't go any closer, really.
Does it
because
go
look,
away if you try to go closer? Yeah.
Watch.
Okay.
Well, it's not because the Google car goes by. Watch. This is what they've done. They've changed the damn dates on the map now. It was 2025. Now look, it goes to March 2022. Look, just a few feet after. Look. Well, that's Jim's. Yeah, that's her house. Just going a few feet, it disappears. Like, isn't that crazy? But if you go back a little bit, see the date, guys, March 2022.
Well, here's a good
Look
point
at this.
with that. Yeah, is you see where the trash can is at Nancy's house?
Yeah, back in 2022.
Well, the last picture you just had, it had the trash can.
Yeah, we got to go back to 2022. Hold on. See, and the other way is the same. And I swear,
I mean, I don't think that's merely coincidence, obviously.
So you see where the trash can is at Nancy's?
Yeah, is that where you were?
So no, we were on the other side of the
Oh, right here by
but
the
where
green box.
Yeah, we were right at the green box. Now, where the trash can is, though, shows that Nancy only took the trash can out down by the garage driveway. So those tracks, we have no. Those tracks, seriously, to me, they could be a dolly that they're moving the safe out, and because those are deep tracks, I think
Or
if
moving
it
her.
was, I think, well, I think the carrying, but the safe is heavy. You can't carry that. Like, you need to have a dolly. You can carry Nancy, I'm sure, or anybody, So to me, those tracks, they've never told us what those. They need to tell us what those damn tracks are, because.
Yep. And listen to this.
Am I super delayed?
No. They cut right here. You could tell
Okay,
they got into a car.
sorry. I just feel like I am.
Maybe a little bit, but not bad. The police actually pulled up to this side. Is the first photos that I got. And obviously the trash can. Yeah, those tracks came all the way and they ended right here. You could see how they turned. I have photos of it. But yeah, that's fucking weird. That car, excuse my language, just parked right there. Was that them actually stalking out her house? Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The weird thing is why they would park there. Like that house has like a driveway that you have to go up, and it's kind of windy.
Yeah, that's Crouch's house. That's Crouch's house, right?
Yeah, I don't know how it is. I just know that lady is really very aggressive and real angry. I've seen her go off on people, but she's not like going the street that I've seen her like angry. She's just a couple times I saw her go off on media because they put cones in front of her driveway.
Where did
her daughter came out one time and started yelling at media. So I just stayed away. Anybody who wasn't nice, I was like, I'm staying away from them.
There she is. I'm coming.
Like Sue Ellen, I seen her go off. I'm like, okay, I'll be over here. I stayed away from her and just, I never had any interactions with Sue Ellen. But yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I got a bunch of one of somebody that I speak to, they sent me some more photos on this too. So check this out. I believe this was on the 2nd. I believe this was on the 2nd. This is after they used the scent dogs, I believe, with her. Wasn't it a blue shirt? There's a blue shirt here. So
Yep. I
okay,
remember that.
you could see where.
Yeah.
Yep. And then look.
So here's what this is where the authorities are failing the public.
Look at that. This
is where they're failing is that might very well be from an evidence, like the sheriffs have these evidence. They're like plastic, like briefcases that have all kinds of like things to like do fingerprints. You know what I mean? So the authorities should be letting us know in a press conference. A good reporter would go, "Hey, have you noticed?" And then the sheriff would answer the question, because right now we're just left with no answers. But to me, it could either be most likely the deputies' equipment when they were investigating that or it's a safe. But to me, I'm leaning more towards obviously the deputies, because like they obviously had to go in and test for blood, and they have these big rolling suitcases that they can but we need to find a Nanos. You need to let us know that's weird.
Did she have a wheeled walker? Does anybody know?
Yeah, I would like to know that too.
Because they were, they were looking for medical devices, so I thought that was interesting.
It looks like someone heavy said, yeah, medical devices.
I'm getting that address for somebody. Wanted to know where that pipe was. Hold on. You guys could go and talk. Go ahead and talk, guys.
To me,
I didn't know if that was the guy that. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
He went left and came back to see if it helped with the delay, because I don't know if I still stay on like the whatever second delay with all the people, but every time Crystal left, it came back, it kicked my stuff, like my audio out, so then I would have to leave and come back. So
I was wondering what was
yeah, and I feel like now I don't feel like I'm talking over you guys, so maybe the delay stays. I have no idea.
It's like a 3-second delay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the guy was the Rio Rico guy, the delivery driver. I think he come out and say that they were looking for medical devices. I think that's where that came
They did
from.
with a sniffer. I don't know if it was that day. I think it was after a sniffer or something. Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to.
I thought it was part of like the search warrant. I know, which we haven't seen, but I thought he came out and said that. But I could be wrong.
Every time they said the sniffer and all that stuff, I'm like, are you serious? They really think they're going to run and find her? I mean, to me,
that was a dumb idea. That was a dumb idea.
They really needed some headlines.
Yeah. I still do, apparently, because things from 3 months ago are big news again now.
Well, they don't want to look on the obvious things, like the crime in Tucson, the cartel. I'm not saying cartel, because it could be someone that used to work for the cartel, kind of like just as an employee, right? They're not in it. They just work for it, and they learn to do these things in Mexico, and they could have learned to do that and then immigrated to America, and they have the skills. They've done it before. So I'm thinking who would do this and have experience doing it in the past. It's those people.
You don't think that could be a wheelchair, do you? Look at the inner look. Do you think Nancy had a cane? She might have had a wheelchair just put in one of her rooms just in case. Like,
you can't move those walkers on that. That somebody just said that is really heavy.
Wheels. Look at those wheels. Yeah, there was weight. there was weight in there. You could tell, especially when it turns the corner. You can definitely tell. Look at the weight.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's where that vehicle, well, a lot of people think there was a vehicle parked here that night. So wouldn't we see the tracks from that? Maybe you could see where a bunch of people. Look at all the footmarks here. Look.
See, that's the thing is this driveway is 40, 50 years old, right? And that rock gets compressed. So for it to make those indentions, you got to have something heavy.
Yeah, you could tell. Well, I mean, a 150-pound woman, would that do it?
No,
Turning
I'm thinking a safe. I don't think they would need a dolly to take a woman out. They could have put her in a tarp. They could have put her in a tarp and carried her out. But to me, that looks like, if it isn't the deputies' equipment, right? Because they do have this equipment after these scenes they have to bring to. If it's not that, then I think it's a safe. I honestly do. That's just my opinion.
I think, what about this though? Listen to this part. What if they were living in the area at that time? Remember you said there was those 3 people that moved out of that hoarding house. And one of them was still driving around in the area, I heard, like just rumors of it. What if there was no vehicle and they had to use some type of like wheel device, like as a wheelchair or something, to like get her out of, you know what I mean? Just to get her down the road into a car. What if the car was like parked at that house? I don't know, just a thought.
Well, that's where, with this kind of neighborhood, you would think that the neighbors would have vehicles driving by at 2 a.m. Like anybody who drives by my house, you're gonna be on film.
Yep.
Everybody should have that, because if something happens to your neighbor, you'll have the golden ticket of clues. So that's what's odd, is there is neighbors down the street that I think we found they have a camera, but
yeah, with the golden gate, or not golden gate, with the blue gate, the aqua color gate.
Even if they didn't see the car on the camera, just having that timestamp of what time it went by would help, and which way it went, right? And so for them to just give away, like I always say this, thank God for Nancy having that camera. Even though it didn't have subscription, thank God for the Guthrie family having it. Because if they didn't have that, what would we be talking about? Like, as far as, we would have nothing, because the county failed them. There's no car that we're looking for. There's no group. There's nothing. So thank God we have Nancy for what she did to try and save herself. But the county, the government is letting her down, I think, right now.
And yeah, the thing with her Nest camera too, I can't believe that Nanos basically gave up on that. Wouldn't you think to call freaking Google and be like, hey, is there anything that you can do? She doesn't have a subscription. And that makes me wonder, did Nancy have alerts on? For instance, okay, all you have to do is just go in and hit alerts. You could still view live view. If you don't have the alerts on, then it's not going to alert you when motion happens, okay? But if you turn your alerts on at night right before you go to bed, it's gonna send you an alert to your phone. It's gonna make a noise. You're gonna look at live view and you're gonna see something there. I think she did, because that's when the perp was like sitting there looking at it like, you know what I mean? And that's when I don't know. I think she did. And it made a noise, like, or you can even talk through them. Like I can activate like a speaker on mine and be like, get the hell out of here. You know what I mean? Usually it's animals that are on mine, but I'm like, go. But when they're trying to mess up on my deck or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Like you can talk through them. So I wonder if she actually spoke to this person through the speaker on the phone.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that as well. So I know what you're talking about, and lends myself to this theory that I have, that I honestly think that we have been misled from the beginning. And I I do not think that this happened that night. I think it happened on January 11th. I really do.
Well, they could prove us wrong real easy if they just showed us one photo from Nancy's birthday party. I guess she had a birthday party on the 27th.
Yes,
right?
and Chris spoke to them, I think.
Normal
I mean, how do you go
situations-
up to a house? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm saying normal cases, they wouldn't let the family get away with it. The family would want to give this information, but because it's a celebrity, they're feeling like, oh, we're protected because we got all these lawyers. We got Mark Kelly has our back. We don't have to talk. We don't have to make and they don't.
But why wouldn't you? I don't understand.
That's the point. Yeah, they don't have to, but why wouldn't they?
I always give parents of missing children, like, I don't understand. When they're quiet, usually there's something going on when the parents don't want to speak out. If they feel that their children have been abducted, usually they're on TV saying, please give me my child back, like doing everything. You know what I mean? And same goes like for your mother. I mean, Annie and Tommaso are not celebrities. Neither is Cameron. So why aren't they out there like pleading 24/7? Like Savannah has the resources to do it. I would be out there. I don't care. Like if I was sweating to death out there in the heat, I would be nonstop looking for my mom. Even though she's a pain in my butt sometimes, I would be out there looking for her in that heat. You know what I mean? I don't care. Like I don't get it.
Yeah.
And we don't, I don't know, especially after knowing that the sheriff has like failed, like he failed the city, like seriously. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that was off of like
failed
DC
F.
comics. I'm a weirdo. But yeah, it's just weird like that I don't know, that they're not doing anything. Sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, the whole thing is bizarre as far as the way that they're handling it, but here's the way I look at it is they've always been in the umbrella of Savannah's my sister, right? Imagine her life. Okay, Annie lives I've never met Annie, so I don't know, but I'm speculating. Everybody knows her as Savannah's sister. Are you guys following me?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
So she's been living her whole life in that, knowing all the what happened. she left.
Who left?
Oh, Justine.
No, she's there.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
I was laughing at Robin.
So basically, now, so they always lived with probably, Savannah's this big celebrity. I'm not really into that, like being in the spotlight kind of thing, right? So when this happened, they went into the same personality is basically getting advice like Savannah gets. And so instead of being normal, they've been thrust into being almost pseudo celebrities. And so they're actually probably getting the same people that are advising Savannah are advising Annie and Tommaso now, right? Why wouldn't they? So to me, it's all, they probably aren't, like, obviously they're not public people, but in their mind, they might just think their mom's gone and that this is life and they're moving on. And if they find the suspect, but they might have just moved on. She's 84. I mean, it's sad to say. It's sad, but it's sad.
I don't care if my mom was like 104 and someone took her. I would be out there on the news, any news station that would give me a chance. I would be out there like saying, give me my mom back or I'm going to beat your ass. You know what I mean? Like I would literally be a bear. Like, I don't get it. Like, and I look at Nancy's Facebook. That's why I pulled it up, because I was just looking at stuff that she was posting like right before she got abducted. Like on this was her birthday, wasn't it? January 27th. She posted about the ICE thing because that's what was going on. Didn't they have the protest that day too on the 27th? Think about that, guys. The day that she posted this, just think about it, like that she would be gone in a few days. Like someone's going to take her out of her home. The day she posted this. That's crazy. Like she had no clue, you know? That's sad.
Yeah, and that's why I don't think, I just don't think that's connected. I get that it's a coincidence. I just don't think that someone connected her, like, would want to be so mad to take her because of an ICE comment. I mean, it's just, to me, she was very political, and it's because her daughter is essentially, her daughter could run for office and probably win. That this might have thrown a wrench in plans down the road. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to me, they want this to go away so they can get back on track with, you know, where Savannah, I honestly think she might even work for, you know, high levels in the government. And this is just me speculating, you know, like CIA or something like that. Like, you know, and I'm just, you know, with the connections to Mark Kelly and
Canada
and her husband, right? You know, but to me, this is a big distraction on what they're really trying to do in America.
Look at that. World Economic Forum right there. That's interesting. You've heard of that, right?
Yep.
She posted about Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney. She posted that. When did she post that one? That was January 21st. That's interesting.
And then it's weird that they were covering their faces, you know. No one.
Oh, that? Yeah.
And where's the photo? Like TMZ wants to be the, you know, oh, we're TMZ, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the photo of the most recent photo of Annie and Tommaso? Why isn't the Daily Mail trying to get a picture of Annie Tommaso?
Why are they? Why are they hiding for?
They might be in cahoots with NBC. I think a lot of these big media, they work together because there's no reason that they shouldn't be trying to dig deeper. And so that's why I titled my thing Cover Up Allegations. Now, I'm not saying covering up like who did it. I'm saying covering up the case because they don't know who did it and they want it to go away.
What do you guys think? Like what do you honestly
I don't know.
think?
I think they do, and I don't know.
What do you think? What do you think
they do?
What do you think the outcome's they're gonna tell us when it's finally said and done? Who do you think they're gonna say did this? I just want to hear y'all's thoughts. Like, do you think it's gonna be like some restaurant worker that had this elaborate plan, or a bug zapper guy, or a family member? Like, what are your guys' thoughts? Some politician?
I think that this is going to be a lot more intertwined and involve a lot of higher players than we're aware of, because the only thing I can think of is when you have someone that's well connected, how do you make them your puppet? You dingle a family member. That means a lot to them over their head. But if we're going to go the A&T route, a lot of the time, well, not the timeline, I won't say that, but the series of events make a lot of sense with the ransom notes going in, and then we have the emails afterward, because I think if they were pushed to try to get information out of perps, right? Like they're going to say, oh, we got these ransom notes. And then you have the actual perpetrator sitting there like, no, like we're the ones that did that, you know, and to see if they could coerce more information out of them would be strategic. But you could also have people that are looking for an inheritance say, well, I guess if we're not going to get her back, we might as well speed this process up. And then you get one that says she's not with us anymore. It's just strange. If this case happens in a different county, in a different state, with a different sheriff, this case does not look like this. This case is prettier. It's tied up with a nice bow. The sheriff effed this case up. Sorry.
On
He
purpose
did.
or
And everyone
deliberately?
around Nancy has failed her. I think half
What
of it's stupidity. Half of it.
What do you think what if you guys think it was an accident and something happened that night on accident with Tommaso dropping her off? Like they got into an argument, it was just an accident and something happened. Okay. He gave her a heart attack or something. And they did this elaborate plan to make it look like she was abducted so the family wouldn't look bad.
And that's
Yeah, just allegedly. Like
no, I
just
mean
throwing it
that's
out
one
there.
of those theories you would hope that the FBI would be able to see some sort of evidence of that, like somewhere, right? They're making pictures in the garage of their house. They're going to all the neighbors of Tommaso's. They're obviously looking in their phones. So to me, either they're just setting him up and waiting for him to keep making mistakes or someone close to him. But with all respect, we have to say they've been cleared, allegedly, right? Well, they can't be cleared. Well, if you talk about them being a suspect, you will become enemy number one to some people in the world for whatever reason. I don't know why. Now, it might be because the sheriff said they're cleared, so we all need to clear them and just trust that. And that's how I've been. I haven't called it out, but it is strange that they're hiding in cars and that no one's gotten they've never released a statement on their own. Tommaso's never talked.
Nothing. And he was the last person to see her. That's crazy to me. Like you've been married to Annie for how long and you can't come out and talk about your mother-in-law? And usually people don't like their mother-in-laws, but like literally he dropped her off. Like I don't understand. Like just come out and be like, hey. And it's not like he's a private person. He plays in a freaking band at freaking bars. Like, come on. At the same bar that Ding Dong played at. You want to go there, down that
My
freaking
only
rabbit hole
other
too.
one. My only other one, because my only other theory is that there was a series of events, and maybe it does have to deal with some extracurriculars by both the sheriff and by the son-in-law. And they went to their house maybe on the 11th and said, if you don't do X, Y, and Z, we're coming back for your family. And then they weren't able to do whatever. And then they went back for her. That's the only way I could see them looking as guilty as they do. Guilty people don't hide from stuff. I'm sorry, I almost swore on your channel.
No, I agree with you.
Guilty people don't hide from stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, innocent people. Sorry.
I know what you meant. No, exactly. That's what I was saying about the parents who freaking hide when their kids are missing. But yeah, they come out and say that they've been abducted. And I'm thinking, okay, two kids just don't disappear. I'm talking about a case in Canada. They just don't disappear. But yet the mom is freaking hiding. Why? She hasn't spoke out to the media or anything, but one time and then leaves where kids disappeared. Like, come on. Kids don't just freaking vanish. And neither do 84-year-old women, but you're going to hide. Like, you're not going to come out and talk. Like, I don't understand that. It makes no sense to me. Sorry. It pisses me off so bad because like, when people hide, it reminds me of children that have done something bad. Like a child, what a child, when they do something bad, what do? They go and hide.
Yeah. Yep.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it reminds me of. Like, I'm sorry, but that's what it reminds me of.
So I got a Doug in East Tennessee. He says those marks on the driveway are from heels.
Heels.
So if you grab someone and you drag them, but I don't see it. But
heels, no, it's got
not heels, not shoes, like someone's actual heels,
like your heels on the back of your foot. No, I think it's 2 wheels. Hi, girl.
That's what he said in the email. Thanks for the email.
Look at that dog. Everybody's hi. Oh, hi, puppy. My dog's probably pissed. I gotta go put my chickens up
I
soon
told
too.
Justine that Sophie has a dog.
So you think it's like heel marks?
I don't. That's just what
Maybe
somebody
being
in the
dragged.
chat.
Back.
Email.
What do you think the
going off
marks are,
camera, though.
Crystal?
Yeah, no, sorry, that's what I meant. I think they would be more uneven.
What
They
do I
wouldn't
think
be in
about
such
what?
a straight line. You'd have
Hold
like
on, I'll show you. They're definitely wheel
I
marks.
don't know what's going on.
Oh, you're talking about on the driveway?
Yeah, they're definitely wheel marks. So nobody's legs are that far. No, I mean I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody's.
I don't know.
Look, I mean I don't think legs would be more adjacent. They wouldn't be in a straight line. You know what I mean? Like, and you could see the little wheel in the middle right here. Do you see that little wheel right there in the middle on some parts when it's kind of turning? So it's definitely something with
This
two
sounds
wheels.
really crazy.
That's got one wheel.
This sounds really crazy, but can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, yes. Where
It
Justine
sounds
go now?
crazy, but you know those like you know those
This is my last
hospital
try,
or
I
the
swear.
Hey, Jules. Oh my God.
you know those things that EMS uses like for what is it?
Like a stretcher?
Search and rescue. You know how they have those
Oh.
little that's kind of what those drag marks remind me of.
Like a stretcher?
I think that that kind of stretcher. Yeah, kind of like the kind that search and rescue uses.
It's like a sled, kind of like a body sled type thing.
Yes.
Right?
It's like a rolling cooler.
Yes.
They also,
Almost.
you know, like they have those rolling coolers that they carry, like say, like the person was going to do
Gurney.
fingerprinting.
There you
A
go.
gurney,
Gurney.
a gurney.
Gurney. Yeah. Well, and Savannah said that too. Remember?
Yeah, now someone said who stopped Nancy's subscription, and sometimes you get like a free subscription when you get it, or you buy it the first year and then you just don't renew it. So it could have been that somebody just,
Yes.
you know, Nancy put it in and, you know, she got a free whatever and then never hit the but as far as the
Yes,
notification, see,
foldable gurney.
Yep.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Jules does rescue, search and rescue. She's a canine handler. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the legs collapse, so
Is
we
that the
can
kind of
then
marks that
carry
would
them up.
make?
Here, let me show her. Let me show you, Jules. Let me show you.
Be right back.
All right, take your time. Something like this. Here, let me show you different. That's from the aerial, from the drone. Oops, shoot. Hold on one second. What was the name of the
Sorry
initial?
if I talk over you guys.
No, you're fine, girl. You're fine. What was the name of the initial search and rescue team that was out there? I think it was just, there was just the sheriff and the FBI. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if there was an actual name of the search and rescue team. Thought it was just the sheriff's department, the FBI. I don't think they had the Cajun Navy or Aquasearch or anything come out there. But like,
Well,
you mean
here's
that?
one thing that's weird is when I was at Annie's neighborhood when the FBI was going door to door. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Some neighbor, and I don't remember who it was, told us that the neighbors told them they were looking for like a burner phone. They were asking neighbors if they, you know, they were looking on the property in case someone like tossed a burner phone. So that is a little
Interesting.
piece of information. We didn't hear it directly from the authorities, but the neighbors, one of them, I don't remember who it was, they said that's what one of the questions, or they told them they were.
I don't remember that. That's interesting. Huh. A burner phone. They must have pinged. I wonder if something actually pinged on the towers. Hi, Photo Girl. Good to
That's a
see
good
you.
point. Yep. So, I mean, these
No.
are the little details that once you go back, I remember, but I thought it was odd that they're in Annie's neighborhood, number one. They were going door to door, and that a neighbor said they asked, one of the things they were looking for was a burner phone. That's weird.
Huh. I have to go back and listen to that. I remember when you guys were following them around. Red Dog, unfortunately, we can't. Yeah, I wish it would allow us to go back day to day to day. Maybe in the future, Google will be like that, where their satellites will actually pick up each day. So when you go on Google Earth in the future, you can go back to each day. That would be really cool. But unfortunately, we can't now.
Well, I have my information that I gathered, my source data from a few different locations. All three of them seem to have a similar date in which there's quite a bit of odd activity. So I'm going to go through and see if any of these identifiers match one another in 2, 3, of the locations and on that date. And it might help to verify what I was saying earlier, but I will keep you posted.
Awesome. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And Jules said that she knows. Hold on one second. I know Canine Yoda's handler from Calvaconte from out in Pennsylvania, because she's a handler. So if Bortak was out there, she's gonna see if she can talk to the handler that was out there at Nancy's. That would be freaking awesome. That would be awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Thank
Chris
you.
and Karen. Oh, they're live right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was wondering. I was like, yeah, he's supposed to be talking about Nanos tonight, is it? And the neighbors.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we should do this
And
tomorrow.
what Nancy's friend said.
Yes.
What Nancy's friend said.
Yes. I'm itching to know. That would be her church friend, Ann Burnson. So Ann Burnson, it's kind of weird because Ann Burnson was at her house for her birthday party, and that was a couple days before she went missing. And then she was supposed to meet up with Ann on Sunday. Now, Nancy had another friend who she worked with at the University of Arizona. Actually, a lot of people in that neighborhood worked at the University of Arizona, which is quite odd. I mean, not odd, but like, what's the word for
Oddly
it? Like, it's
coincidental.
ironic.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It's quite ironic. Yeah. So, and then she's got so that friend that worked with the University of Arizona actually dropped off a birthday present to her like a couple days before her birthday party. And then her friend that lives across the street, she used to walk with all the time before she hurt her back really bad. So that sheriff didn't understand the difference between a proper grid search and his ego. Yeah, facts. Well, do you guys want to do this like tomorrow or the day after or something? And then we can go over, because I'm going to go watch.
Whenever.
I want to know. Yeah, I want to know what her friend said.
We'll see. Yeah, I'd love to do
I
this
will
again.
make sure that my internet
Hopefully
is
my
up and
technology
going.
and crystals is better because that sucked. But
We need, like, we could send a freaking man. We could send a man to the moon, but our internet sucks.
it happens. All right.
Thank
Well,
you,
I'll
Robin.
hop out of here. But thank you for having me. Love you guys. Nice seeing you.
Yeah, thank you for
and we'll
coming
talk soon.
on. Yeah, thank
See
you
you
so
later.
much. I appreciate you guys.
Oh, it's
You
dark.
guys are awesome.
Thank you, guys.
I love you.
Thank you. Love you long time. Thank you. Piece of Jesus.
you.
Daphne, did you see my
We
compliment?
love you long time. Bye,
We
guys.
love you
All
long
right.
time.
Are you
Good
signing
night.
off? You got to go get your chickens.
Yeah, I didn't. It's almost dark here. It doesn't get
Oh,
dark
nice.
in the summer. Like it stays light until like 9:30. It's pretty crazy.
Right on. Well,
Yeah,
great show.
which is cool though.
Thanks for all you're doing. And yeah, let me know when you
Thank
guys
you.
want to do it. I
Thank
think
you, Peace.
everybody's loving the conversation. So thank you.
They love
Yeah,
that.
thank you. Yeah, I enjoy like hanging out with you guys on here and like thinking of theories and That's what you got to do to figure out what the hell happened.
Exactly.
You do. You just got to
Exactly.
keep throwing out, because you know for a fact, one of our theories that we've spoken about just tonight
And there's stuff
is
that I
probably
didn't get to bring
true.
up today because of my internet. So let's
That's a good point.
Yes, absolutely, Crystal. Absolutely. Yeah, when hopefully the internet's behaving here tomorrow, the next day, so you can get everything out that you want to.
That
Yeah.
is a good point.
Oh, you know for a fact the stuff just from tonight that we've spoke about. The purpose probably watching me like, no, I went this way, but I did do that. So
Yeah.
hopefully it makes them squirm.
I mean, that's where Chris McDonough, shout out to him. Obviously, he's going to go over. If he comes, I hope he meets, I meet him, because I'd like to just explain to him a little bit more about the culture here, right?
Mhm.
It's kind of like, like when you think of Compton or South Central or San Francisco or Portland, you think of their culture. Each one of those you could probably just envision what. Okay. So that's if you don't understand the culture, then it's really hard to get an understanding of who would do this, right?
Exactly.
That's
you got to
all
get
I
the
needed.
feel. I would love to come out there and just stay for like a month. Like I said, right there in that Airbnb.
In the
and
winter
just get the
time, right? Because
Well-
it's nice. I mean, you're probably in snow, so out here,
I'm not
the
in snow.
winter.
Oh, yeah, in winter, exactly. Our winters last like freaking 8 months out of the year. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Seriously, it gets cold in like November and doesn't like stop getting chilly until like end of May, it seems like anymore.
Yeah.
But yes, let's go. Yes, Jules can come too because she has the dogs. So let's do it.
I'm definitely down.
Yeah, let's do it. Like seriously, I could stay and I could visit my mom. She's like 7 hours away. So, but yeah, that would work. Seriously. All right,
guys.
Thank
I'll
you
see
all
y'all
so
tomorrow.
much.
Good night.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, just let me know. I'll set it up if
Okay,
you want.
bye.
Or bye, girl. Thank you so
See ya.
much. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you.
Yep.
I have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're awesome. I'm
You
gonna
are
put a
too.
link to your chat so everyone go sub up.
Oh, thank you.
Have a good night. Go get your chickens.
Yeah, and somebody else is gonna get them.
Yeah, right. See
In a
ya.
box or something. Thank you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate all of you. Jules, it's so good to see you, girl. I hope you're doing good, and I hope Gator is doing okay. I've been watching on Facebook, so I know you are going through it. But thank you, photo girl. Always so nice to see you too. Peace of Jesus. Thank you so much. All of you are wonderful. I appreciate each and every one of you. Go over and subscribe here. Let me drop everybody's channel real quick in the chat. That was just in here. Hold on one second. This is Damien's channel. It just came up here. Let me put his here. I know a lot of you are already subscribed to his channel, but I want to put his link there because I appreciate him for coming on. And then let me put Crystal's here. I feel so bad when the internet messes up. Like I said, we can send a man to the moon, but our internet is, you know, let's see here. And then I am going to watch and see what the neighbor said. This is Crystal's here. And let's put Miss Pretty Little Clues right here. There we go. Copy that. And this is Pretty Little Clues, Justine's channel. So if you want to go sub up to them. All right, guys. Have a wonderful night. Love you all. You guys are amazing. Take care of yourselves. And hopefully we can all continue this tomorrow. So can't wait to see you there. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Love you guys.